Hello and welcome everybody out there in D&D land to the newest session of the Tal'Dorei campaign here at my table. Online internet table. Sure, let's go with that. I'm still working out the kinks on how I want to introduce myself more for. But anyways, hello everybody. Hope you are enjoying yourselves. Most of you are starting your vacations. It should be a hootin' good time for you as well. I hope so, at least. Before we jump right into the action, as per usual, we have a few short announcements we have to make. The first one is open slots. Starting this new year, I'm going to have a lot more open slots on my plate as well, and we are starting a couple of new games that are currently filling up pretty fast. So if you are interested in reaching out and joining into our community, we are a pay-to-play D&D community that runs 5th edition. And I will be expanding my arsenal of games throughout this year as well. I am currently deciding on which one I'm going to be picking up, but I believe I'm going to settle on Call of Cthulhu. Just because there seems to be a lot more people who are more adamantly expressing how much they want to play that than the other games that I've offered as well. And anybody asking StarCraft, or whatever it is, Starfinder, I need a table of people to even consider running that game. It's so complicated, and I'm not that big of a fan of, not high fantasy, but like Space Odyssey and stuff like that. It's just not for me. But of course, I'd be more than welcome to do that as well. Additionally, we have projects. This is going to be expanding throughout the new year. Anything that I'm working on that I want other people to join in and enjoy themselves with, I'm being more than happy to talk about. I'm currently playing in a game on a different channel. Tomorrow is going to be our 3rd session. It's going to be a very good time. We are playing through Descent into Avernus, which is a really fucking fun module I run on my channel as well. Of course, I'm playing a stupid character who doesn't understand anything because I don't want to metagame anything. So, it's a lot of fun. The #1 Disney princess. Hey, thanks, Benj. I appreciate that, man. I'd make a beautiful Disney princess. Also, hush hush about that. Nobody else knows yet. Shh. But, anyways, outside of that, as a reminder, if you have Amazon Prime, then you have Twitch Prime, which gives you 1 free sub every month. Give it to a channel. Doesn't matter where it goes, just give it to somebody. Take that money from the people who run Amazon and distribute the wealth to other people. If you don't use it, you're just wasting money that's sitting on the table that somebody else could. Please consider using your subscription anywhere across the internet. But outside of that, I don't have anything else I really want to go over. So, Dorzen, tell us what happened last time here in the Shadowfell.
Well, previously on the adventures of Tal'Dorei.
A little bit more quiet. A little bit more quiet.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. I pulled it up for a bit, but I forgot how loud that would be sound.
Go ahead.
Previously on the Tal'Dorei campaign, our fine group of adventurers have gained access to the Shadowfell through blood pool of random bullshit. Upon entering, our party was greeted with several Shikar and warriors of the Raven Queen, given access to forbidden knowledge lost to time, and Dorzen got an earring. Upon learning of a possible great weapon that could potentially do damage against the fallen angel, our party finds themselves on top of a volcanic mountain, which doesn't make sense in this dark, gloomy, muted color place. Now they find themselves standing before this behemoth of a creature. Will our party survive? Will this be the end of our pair adventurers? Tune in to find out.
All right, that was definitely worth the damn inspiration. Thank you. Speak from your diaphragm more, less from your throat. But you did do a good job regardless. Just giving you a little tip. I know how to project my voice very well. I am loud. So, as all of you have been standing around waiting for this behemoth creature to come out, you manage to taunt it a little bit, and as it comes roaring out of the wide open area, it brings with it a flow of lava and a burning hatred in its hulking size. For most of you, you did not grasp exactly the mass of this behemoth of a giant. You didn't consider exactly how large it was, considering most of you have seen giants before in your life, or at least have been near Goliaths as well. As it steps out, drawing its full height, its head cresting over the 40-foot high peak of this mountainside, stepping over the 20-foot moat of burning lava that accesses through this area. It brings with it a gargantuan tower shield attached to its arm that goes up over its shoulder all the way down to its feet, as well as a huge hammer, a massive destructive creation with a burning red ember inside. The ember itself twisting and coiling with this darkened light that coalesces and bursts with energy as he's swirling, swinging it around. I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Yeah, could I have drank a potion right after I called out for him?
If you would have liked to have done that preparation, that is fine.
Okay. I will would have
God damn it.
prepared with a potion of heroism.
Good call.
And
Corbin, you have advantage on initiative?
I do?
I didn't click my character. I didn't click my character token
Gotcha.
on the first one. The
Yeah,
20.
you got 20 anyways. Alrighty. Let me roll him. Not bad. So, as it comes stepping out and stretches to its full height, somebody please mute yourself because I can hear myself echoing. Thank you. Now, it steps to its full height, stretching over the rim. And as that happens, Corvin, you are the only person with this surprise round on your side.
oh wait,
Roll your
Okay.
stealth. Roll your stealth, Prissa.
come on.
22. You also have surprise on this creature. Corvin, go right ahead.
Longbow shot, not sharpshooter.
All right, go for it.
And then I gotta roll one more. Okay, so 28.
28 hits.
Okay, and that's an auto crit. He's
Yeah.
surprised.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
assassin.
Nice.
So I need to roll d8.
You do not get the vicious bonus because it's only when you roll a 20 that your weapon does that.
No, I know. I don't have my dishes in there.
Alrighty. And
And
it's
then
an auto crit.
3d6.
Go for it.
So 9 on top of those two.
Wait, why did you get an extra 3d6?
Sneak attack doubles.
You
A crit.
automatically
I
roll
auto
that.
crit.
Oh, so you just did it the old-fashioned way instead of double. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So 9,
I didn't think
20,
we were doubling.
32 points of damage. Your weapon is magical as well, correct?
Yes, it's a
Alright.
vorpal. Not vorpal, vicious.
I did not give you a Vorpal arrow, goddammit.
I know.
He's messed up.
Vorpal would have been nice.
Yeah.
Alright. As you shoot into this creature, your arrow is pulled back with a force, a ferocity, and you find a little bit of section behind the gap in its neck where you sink the arrow in. And as it pierces through, you watch as it turns its head towards you and your arrow disintegrates against its skin.
Okay, then I'm taking my... Is this an actual turn, yeah?
Surprise is actual round, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my second attack because of Dread Ambusher.
Yep.
And make another attack. Not with advantage because he knows where I am now.
Yep.
Ooh, 17 probably doesn't hit.
You shoot the second one, and as it turns, gazing at it, the arrow seems to shrink away and tink right off his face.
I'm gonna move 40 feet this way.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So move one square.
And yeah, and I'm gonna stealth as my bonus action.
Ready. You're on a flat-sided mountaintop.
I didn't know if there's rocks. You made it sound like there's rock
There's
area,
a
so I
few
wasn't sure.
slight protrusions, but it's pretty difficult. I'm going to say you're going to have disadvantage on this stealth check, because there's not a whole lot to... You're pretty big. You're not a halfling or a gnome. Halflings and gnomes can stealth up here fairly
15
easily.
probably knows where I am.
It's staring directly at your foot hanging out behind the rock.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Then next up is going to be... Prissa. Wait a second. You have a higher dex modifier. You're going before the Titan on the actual initiative order. Prissa, your turn.
Wait, I thought Prissa got a stealth round too.
Yeah, no, I did.
She's getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
This is it. I'm gonna start it off by casting slow on this thing.
Ooh, what is that going to be? What type of saving throw is this? Wisdom.
It's a wisdom.
How is the Titan Giant's wisdom?
I hope it's slow.
Has advantage regardless.
That's not fair.
Says the gnome. That is going to be a 18 to save. I think he got it.
Yeah, he had to beat a 16.
You cast the slow spell upon him, and as it coalesces and sinks around this behemoth creature, you just didn't project the spell wide enough to grasp the entire mass of this creation. At the end of your turn, or are you moving back a bit further?
Oh, I'm moving as far back as my little gnome legs can take me.
25 feet. Now, atop of the order, Alarin. You see the creature, its attention seems to be slightly split between those behind him and those in front, although it seems more annoyed with the people atop. What would you like to do?
You were quite a lot bigger than I thought you were, but bigger they are, harder they fall. And Alarn is gonna chug another potion.
It is a bonus action to drink potions in my games.
Yes, but I will use my bonus action for something else, so I will
Okay.
use my action to drink a potion of speed.
So you guzzle the potion and your body starts vibrating with energy. It doubles your movement speed, doesn't it? Or is
yes,
this the
and
one that increases it by 10?
This is a normal potion of speed that gives me +2 to AC. It gives me 1 extra attack or
Haste.
1 extra
Strong
action,
potion form.
which
Haste.
so it's basically haste.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And for my bonus action, I will activate my armor for Shield of Faith without concentration, and for my hasted action, I will step in and I will attack it.
Alrighty. So as you sit there, quickly guzzling your potion, immediately saying the command word and watching the wild essence of your armor spreading across you, you aim up at it and go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going for its ankles.
Go for it. You're still aiming up.
fair enough. Fair enough. Here goes nothing. No, that's a hunking miss.
12 does not hit. As you aim towards the ankle and pew! Tink! Right off the side. Very heavily plated armor, and it just falls into the lava, disintegrating underneath.
Yeah, I will just move a little bit back away from the lava and try
Closer
to stay
to
within
it?
its reach. No, away from the lava and but still staying somewhat within range of the Titan Giant, and that's my turn.
Corbin.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, the Titan Giant. It's 90 feet distance, so I'm assuming I'm within 90.
Yes.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark, Titan.
Ready. Focus upon it with your natural instincts of hunting creatures. Is this your favorite enemy? I'm playing.
No. There's too many giants where I come from.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to attack him. Just regular longbow shot.
Right. 18 misses. As you shoot the arrow towards this creature, you watch as it repositions positions its shoulder very slightly, and the shield just shifts into that area, deflecting off of it.
Yeah. That's the turn.
Alrighty. Jimmy. You're about 60 feet away.
Oh boy. I'm going to reach to my back, unattach the construct there, and activate Ouch. So he is going to turn on, and I'm going to activate the Assault Protocol.
Okay, so as you pull out your backpack, it repositions its tiny little nails and into activated stance. Make a ranged spell attack against originating from the turret to one creature or object within 120 feet. On a hit, the creature takes 2d8 force damage, and the creature is pushed 5 feet away from the turret. Okay.
That'll actually be 3d8 just because hit level 9. But yeah.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
For... Is that 3? That's 3. 9 damage.
9 force damage. And as you watch this creature get pushed very slightly backwards, its body does not move from its current position whatsoever.
Not at all. That is my action, bonus action. Free action, I'm going to unpop my holster, take out my strange-looking firearm, and I'm going to kind of rush alongside the creature a bit closer to my party.
So you're moving closer to the lava?
Yeah, I'm moving that direction.
Alrighty. Next up, Prissa.
So, seeing her mistake last time, Prissa's going to once again try to envelop the entirety of this thing with slow.
Alrighty, go ahead. Natural 16 plus modifiers. Sorry. Has advantage against spells.
And Prissa's going to use her movement to continue moving farther away as her little gnome legs will carry.
Alrighty. So, as that has happened, it is now the Titan Giant's turn. It is going to reach into the lava, scoop up a handful of it, and throw it across the area, watching as it cresses against the horizon above each of you and descends, falling. I need Alarin, Dorzen, Sir Yurik to all give me dexterity saving throws.
Remember your +4 from your friendly neighborhood paladin.
You are way further than 10 feet away from both of them.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, this is a big combat range.
I keep forgetting. Sorry.
Yeah. You do not currently have Bless up, correct, Alarin?
I do from the potion of heroism.
Heroism casts Bless?
It gives you 10 temporary hit points and the bless effect for 1 hour.
I did not read that part in it.
The potion does.
So, Dorzen is successful. Alarin is successful. Sir Yurik, you are not.
Oh shit. Regardless, isn't it?
As the two of you dodge out of the way, you suffer no damage.
Oh.
However, Sir Yurik?
Would a 13... No, I can't ask that.
That will be 26 points of fire damage.
Right. Yeah.
As he throws it across the area and it splashes. The two of you finding different places to gain minor advantages against this, holding up magical shields to deflect or whatever other option you have. Unfortunately, Sir Yurik, as it crashes into you, you also feel your armor is now heating and boiling up. However, your armor is magical, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh,
But he has protection from energy fire up.
Yeah.
you do.
That's that.
Thank
That's
God.
that last time.
For that purposes, you feel the warmth emanating from your armor. However, it's staving it off, thanks to that little protective nature you have. See, I pull some punches.
I cast that last time, so it lasts for an hour. So.
Yeah. Alrighty, that was that. And with its bonus action, it is going to raise its shield and slam the shield against the mountain. Corvin and Prissa, please give me dexterity saving throws.
I thought we got rid of the lair actions.
You did.
This is the giant thing.
21.
Corvin, you see bits of rocks starting to cascade and fall down the area, and you manage to dodge out of the way of most of them. However, you're still getting clipped. You, Prissa, unfortunately, did not dodge out of the way from the rock fall. Corvin, or Prissa, you suffer 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Corvin, only 7.
Guessing this is just like an effect kind of thing, not an attack.
It is not a direct attack, no.
Cool. Yep.
You're on a
Makes sense.
mountain, he can shake a mountain easily.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Does
However,
that mean there's debris to hide in now?
quite possibly. Sir Yurik, it is now your turn.
Yep. Does the lava heat through create any sort of difficult terrain or something like that?
No. It sinks through the ground much too quickly and seems to just char the land.
Right.
However, you still feel that glow about your armor if you want to express that to any of your allies.
Yeah. Can I do like a insight check or something? Not insight, but
He's angry.
But can
What
I
are you
Angry!
can I get a
How
sense
angry?
of that magic of the warmth from the lava that hit me on the armor? Is it like a magical kind of?
Roll a nature for this one. I understand your worry about magic, but it's more than natural application.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
4.
4? Lava's hot. This makes armor hot.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to use a bonus action to drink my potion of haste also, or potion of speed. Blue. And I'm going to move up. I suppose moving there. Yeah, I guess I'll move up entirely too. And let's see. I'm just does giants categorize as humanoids? They are
No.
humanoids.
They are giants.
Okay.
Yes.
So that plan went to shit then. Let me just see.
Giants are their own motherfucking thing.
Sadly.
Yeah.
A whole person would be nice right about now.
A hold person's the probably only he was thinking of. A hold monster is what we're looking for.
A hold monster would be really fucking nice.
Yeah.
Just stay still. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the giant.
Cast fairy fire on it?
Yep. So
Okay.
It's big enough that we don't need to draw a box.
No. You aim on that. So he
Should I-
rolled. He rolled a 15
Yeah.
with a -1.
Right.
Does
And
Does that save?
Let's see here.
I know you don't have the highest wisdom for cleric, but
Well, the DC is 16.
16? Then he failed. Awesome. As you watch the fire coalesce and congeal around it, it seems. And then there's a divine glow to the fire where it's like. wondering what's happening. This fire, it is not resisting so well.
Yeah.
That was your
That's
hasted
my turn.
action, bonus action, and
Yeah,
action.
I forgot my haste action.
yeah, you still have an action.
Oh,
You cannot
right.
cast another leveled spell, of course,
No.
but you can do,
I can cast a cantrip, right?
you can, yes.
Yeah, so let me just check. Sacred Flame is radiant.
Yes,
so
it
I'll
is.
Cast that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said it's immune to fire. No, yeah, okay, deck save.
Come on.
16 minus 1, failed.
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice,
That's a
nice.
that's a very nice radiant damage.
Yeah, that's... Wait, you add your wisdom now to it, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, good shit. As the radiance emanates from the ground around this creature, it just stares down, looking very confused at the current situation. And then there's a blast of energy that shoots across it, and the light emanates and glows and puts a lovely contrast compared to the dreary nature of this location and the burning embers coalescing this creature's body. It seems pretty annoyed by that.
Woohoo.
All done?
Yep.
Dorzen.
Well, Tarzan's gonna spend his movement to get one space.
You can dash.
No, I need to actually use my action for something. Okay, I'm going... The first time ever, cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Bane.
Yeah.
Nice. So what does it look like when you cast this?
A flock of... a flock of crowish
Centaur ravens.
fairies are gonna like swirl around his head to distract him.
All
Because I
right.
don't know how... I've never actually played a spellcaster that had this spell.
So, as a small flock of birds emanate out from the area, they seem to gain more from the shadows around, coalescing and just flashing throughout this creature. But once they sit in, it seems to hanker down his armor and hold him in place. He rolled a natural 14 minus 1. Or charisma, natural
Yeah.
14.
Okay, minus a d4 on all his attacks and saving throws.
Yes!
Yes.
Your
Nice.
saving throw is 15?
Yeah.
Good
Oh.
stuff. Good. Alrighty.
Nice.
It is
Oh
now
my god, I had
baned.
high wisdom when I made this character, thank god.
Yeah, you
Thank God.
yeah. It is currently baned. There we go. That's going to be Bane. That was your action. All done. Pre-action, get a lead, go.
I'm not close enough to bonus action hit him, right?
No.
Yeah, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Alarin, it is now your turn. As you are standing this close to the creature, at the start of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. Resistant to fire advantage?
Does that give you advantage? Or it just
No,
it gives you
I-
resistance to the damage?
Yeah, okay. Here we go. That's a 25.
You are successful in staving off the effects of the fire. However, you still suffer half damage. Oh, that was shitty dice. 3.
And reduce that to 2.
2.
Since I have resistance.
Hey. Shitty dice are shitty.
Yeah. This heat is getting sweltering. And Alarn will take out his water skin of holy water that he got from the temple to the Raven Queen.
Sure.
I know I am not your true follower, but I am your ally. Please help us. And he will just squirt the holy water down towards the lava as best he can
Roll me a
With this-
persuasion check.
with his hasted action.
Haste after action, squeeze!
Yeah, no.
If you didn't rush so much, she's a very patient and slow creature. You squirt the water and steam envelops the area within 10 feet of the creature. It is now considered heavily obscured.
The whole thing?
No, 10 feet around the base of the creature. It can see fine, but you are currently inside of heavily obscured area. But you have to be
I-
within 10 feet of the creature to be in that area.
Well, that sucks. D- 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 d. So can I move around it a little bit to get out of the heavily obscured and see it?
The heavily obscured is happening on this side of the lava within 10 feet of the creature. So you're not going to be able to easily just like leave. You could step out of it, get a gauge, and try to attack, but either way, it's going to have disadvantage against you, and you're going to have disadvantage against it.
Okay, well,
It works both
luckily
ways. It can't see that well through it either.
Okay, so that's something. Well, luckily it is fairy fired, so I will just do 3 attacks against it.
2 attacks.
Bonus action.
action attack. Yep.
That's a 25, 24, and a crit.
Hit.
Okay.
Go ahead. Roll that
Nice.
damage.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put in a 3rd level smite on that crit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Wait, doesn't he have advantage on all of that?
No,
Is
heavily
he
You're heavily
obscured,
obscured.
Oh, right.
so it cancels out sadly.
But it does work both ways, so
Yeah.
count
So we
blessings
can
where
hide-
they're there.
We can hide as well. Okay, let
Roll the
us
first
see.
2 first.
First 2, I will put in the 2nd level smite on
Oof. On the first one?
the first one.
Go for
I'm
it.
guessing this is not an undead or fiend.
No.
So that's 20 on the first,
Good.
10 on the second, and a 3rd level smite on the last one for 50 plus 42 points of damage.
Oh shit!
Ooh. As you unleash the torrent of attacks against this creature, calling upon and realizing the Raven Queen is not able to assist you in the way you were asking, your blade is darkened very slightly as you pull towards those ravens that have sunken into it, and gets redirected to shove more brightly, and with a divine bright burst of energy shooting it backwards, it recoils and takes a mountainous step back from you after that attack.
Okay,
87 points of fucking damage.
Paladins.
paladins and
Probably got
crits.
1,000, but nice.
And that will be my turn. Alarn will stay.
Jimmy's
in,
mouth is open right now, just watching like.
I thought Jimmy was be like the guy that cuts things and puts the tape over it. Just yell, "That's a lot of damage."
I almost imagine like you have popcorn while you let your machine do all the work.
That too.
I wouldn't blame you.
Best part is
Alright.
he doesn't even have to like put it in the oven. He just sets the pan over the
So,
lava.
realizing that you all might actually be a threat, the Titan is going to use its legendary action at the end of your turn.
Of course he has one.
With disadvantage, he is going to swing this massive hammer directly down towards you, Alarin.
And a minus D4 to hit.
and disadvantage.
Thank you for reminding me. That is going to be 22 to hit, minus 1.
Yes,
21 to hit.
22 AC with the potion of speed
He's
and
got
shield
4
of
for the
faith.
potions.
As it goes swinging down towards you, you feel the flock of ravens just shift it ever so slightly and just... The ground erupts around you and the lava flow starts deepening, sinking into the earth. You have to step back a little bit from it, but you did manage to avoid that.
Yeah.
All done? Corvin.
Knowing what spell was cast, I've seen Fairy Fire a few times.
You have.
Yeah.
And this
yeah,
is
I'm
a
gonna
very
vicious,
divine one.
Yeah, vicious longbow, sharpshooter.
Yes.
Yeah. So, hang on, I gotta roll another one.
Yeah. 17 does not hit. As you rear back, grabbing the arrow, realizing where the fairy fire is, you go, yes! Then you see a divine glow release it, and he steps back away from one of your allies. You're like, shit!
Yeah, the divine energy just shakes me. Then I'm going to, so is there rocks now, like big rocks, or is it like small rocks?
No,
like...
there was a lot of big rocks that fell, but they've mostly crashed down to the ground at this point.
Okay.
There's a few more
ground,
small... There's a few more smaller rocks in the area. It's still difficult for you to hide, but it seems much more focused on them down there than you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stealth anyways.
Go for it. Go for it. Still disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
A 19.
You think you're
and
pretty well hidden?
I moved too.
Yeah, so. You find a place to hide.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Moving around.
This place, just on your hands and feet. Aim, shoot, hands and feet. Alrighty.
It's my turn.
Alrighty. Jimmy! You're also within 30 feet of this creature, correct? Alrighty. Con save, please.
My favorite.
You should be decent at it.
I am, but 13.
Damn.
Oh, wait, no. Flash of Genius, 17.
17. Wait, let me read this ability because he has multiple abilities that do multiple things. This one is one of his innate abilities. 17 is successful, just barely. So as you're about to suffer the 8 points of fire damage, you hold the popcorn out and let that pop a little bit more in front of you instead, and you only suffer 4. But some of your popcorn's now burnt.
Oh, the humanity.
Seeing this guy, he's like a giant thing of like metal and terror and fire, right?
I would say those are the 3 main ingredients.
All right, cool.
Chemical X.
Since I'm a bit quicker than Ouch, he can only move 15 feet a turn.
Does Ouch have hit points?
Yeah, Ouch does.
Con save for Ouch.
Con save for Ouch.
Yep.
Roll.
We'll just use the same damage I just rolled.
All right, 1d20. What's he get? He got an 8.
8.
He doesn't have modifiers.
He suffers 8 points of fire damage.
8 points. I need a token or a sheet, or I'll just write them down for now. But yeah.
Didn't you place Ouch further back though?
What's that?
Didn't you place Ouch further back?
Yeah, but Ouch is running in with me, dude. We're going in.
But if each square is 30 feet, then he'd be
They're a
halfway
tag
through the
team
first
duo.
square.
That's right. All right, so 45. And you said it was 8, Jero, of fire damage?
Yep. What's its maximum hit point?
45, I believe. I think it's 5 HP times 5, or 5 HP times my artificer level, so 45. I think I'll look it up here in a second. I know he has more than 45. 45 is the minimum.
Ouch now has his own sheet on the page for you. You can do everything right from that.
Cool.
So 8 off of the 45, 5, 3 is 73. Cool. So now you may take your turn.
All right. So I'm going to, over my shoulder as I'm rushing in, I'm gonna. I leave this up to you, Jero, but seeing how big this guy is, I'm gonna start like running underneath him.
You would get very close to the fire, which you know is as hot as he is, if not hotter.
I would move as close as being, uncomfortable without taking damage. So if that's where I'm at, I'll stay there.
Where you're at is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Ouch count as your steel defender?
What's that?
In the artificer, there's the fat. What kind of artificer are you?
I'm an artillerist, hence my turret companion. I'm gonna turn to Ouch and go. Put in canister 2. 60 degrees vertical. 20 degrees CCW. Aim. Hold. Fire. And I'm going to shoot off a echo bomb at this guy.
Echo bomb.
Yep.
That puts another one of him in play, right?
Nope. So this is effectively shatter, Jero. So if this guy is
Big.
no, if he is stone, crystal, or made of metal, like purely, he'll have disadvantage on the throw. Otherwise, just
His
a
power shield
Constitution
is.
saving throw.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Dorzen. He is not made out of those objects. He is technically molten flesh.
Sure.
However,
So just
with
straight-
his disadvantage,
Minus a D4.
-4 on the D4, he still got a 22.
Okay, so then he'll just
He's a
take
giant
half damage. So
Yeah.
11 points of thunder damage.
However, the tower shield cracks slightly.
Nice.
You can fucking break that shield. I will love you.
Well, I was more worried about like damaging the weapon. I was trying to fire it away from the.
The opposite side of the weapon is the shield.
Yep.
So we add that +3 in there as well, correct? So it's 21 halved, so 12.
Yep. And then immediately after he fires off that canister, Ouch is going to propel it even more with another arcane shot.
Go for it.
So 14.
That does not hit him.
Yep, that's
It goes
it.
shooting well past the creature.
Seeing as I can't get closer to the creature, can I try getting closer to the lava river, Jero? Or am I in the same spot where it's feeling way too hot?
If you get any closer to the river, it is going to start burning you. So
Gotcha.
yes, you can get closer to it by getting closer to him, but then the two effects overlap,
Okay, perfect.
which may be even worse for you.
Yeah, I'm good where I am. That's my turn.
Prissa.
Seeing as this giant suddenly is looking a bit like more sluggish, I think I must be doing something right. I'm going to once again try to slow him, although I have to use a higher level spell slot.
Alrighty, advantage on it.
Minus D4.
Let's hope that kicks in.
He slowed.
Yes!
He slowed. That D4 was a 4. You bastard. Good
I'm
shit.
so happy I got that spell
Good
off.
shit.
I'm so happy. Yeah.
That vein saved me from a pounding and gave it slow.
Ooh.
Prissa, please describe for those who don't know what that
Please.
means.
Please describe slow to us as your spell.
Yeah, so the magic kind of releases from her fingers, and those ravens that were already on him, like suddenly just start to get heavier on him, and his movement just kind of starts like going more slow motion, kind of.
So, you all watch as the flocking ravens that have been holding the creature down, holding it back, seems to start flying and vibrating with energy as his entire body is being pushed and pushed down. And then it turns to look up at you, Prissa.
Yeah, Prissa is definitely going to. Is there any more I can move back or no?
If you try moving further back, you're climbing, and that's leaving yourself vulnerable to attacks.
I'm going to. I know I can't like cunning action hide, but like just move behind some.
Give
rock
yourself
that
cover.
fallen. Yeah. give
All right,
myself
you're
some
small.
cover.
You can find cover. Sorry, Corvin. Downside to being a normal-sized creature.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's alright.
All right. Now it's its turn. It is going to reach down its hand into the lava, scoop a huge section of it up, and throw it at you, Prissa. Give me a dex
motherfucker.
save. +2 from cover. Anything else?
I'm just a question. Does that count as some sort of attack? On his part?
It's an
He's throwing
AoE. It's not an attack. He's not attacking her. He's throwing molten lava in his hand like a water balloon.
Yep.
Already.
Do I have advantage because I can see it? Because then he's moving slowly, or no?
No.
He's
The only thing
tiny.
this does is this is all he can do his turn instead of his
I mean, it's
X
not
number
bad,
of
but-
weapon attacks.
Depending on how much damage that does, that might be the only time we can do it once.
Okay. Good amount of damage.
Ah, shit.
Well, dice. It's a good amount of damage dice.
You have Warcaster, right, Prissa?
28 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Is your armor, the physical nature of the armor on you, magical?
Yeah, I'm wearing my magical Lyceum robes, if that counts for anything.
They are magical, yes. Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw for first your spell, and then for second to ignore the effect. The spell is gone, and you were not able to ignore the effect. Prissa, the molten lava is now melting parts of you and your robe.
That is very inconvenient.
However, your slow did affect it for 1 round, and it only got to do that this turn. Sir Uric.
I'm decided exactly how I'm gonna do this, but yeah, I think I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith behind him.
On what?
A Guardian of Faith behind the giant,
Oh.
Oh shit.
sort of, yeah, covering the tunnel entrance.
So right up here, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Alrighty. As the Guardians all emanate into this area and start coalescing, grabbing around like tiny little fireflies, whipping and whirling and slamming into it.
Yep. So he gets, I think, yeah, because he's inside the area when it appears.
That moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on its turn, must make a dex save. This creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Is this concentration? No.
No, it's not.
It lasts 8 hours.
Alright. So, when it enters into the space. Okay.
It's big enough.
It appears there. Now, regular action?
Let's see. I'm casting Sacred Flame again.
Alrighty, go right
My
ahead.
It's better than my weapon attack, I think. So.
At this point, yeah.
yeah.
So what's
well,
that,
I'm a
dex
cleric.
save?
I'm not actually. Yep.
Alright.
Minus 24.
So, that is a natural 19 minus 3. Wait, dex minus 4.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
17
one
damage.
negative modifier, dex. Good shit. The flame erupts and shoots against the creature, pushing it even further back for 17 more points of damage.
And I'm using my bonus action to second wind.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool. All done?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Doors in. Your turn. Wait. Are you within melee of the creature, Uric? Within 30
yes,
feet of it?
Yeah.
You are? You are supposed to make a con save at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll do it.
You are successful. It rolled pretty high this time for 11 points of damage. Halved down to 6.
Okay.
Fire.
Yep.
Which I
he's
believe you're
protected
resistant to right now, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 3. It's a little warm.
Oh, okay.
All right, now it's Dorzin's turn. Dorzin, you are not technically within melee of the creature, so you are not under the heated effect.
I will move into melee with the creature.
Good call. Are you moving into the obscured area, or are you stepping...
If he put that like right in front of him, I'm like 30 feet to the right of him, so I
Okay.
think I'm fine.
Cool.
So he's fairy fired.
He
so I don't
is.
have to 100 spirit this.
No kunai for you. Go ahead.
All right. Attack number 1 with my longsword of wounding. Yes!
Hey!
That hits.
Nice.
That hits.
Okay,
Nice.
Lots of crits going on here. Just hope he doesn't get
that's a
any.
shitty crit.
No, that's not. Oh, yeah, that's a shitty quit.
Damage is damage.
Make a 15 con save, minus a d4 for wounding.
No, he takes the wound. The con save is on his turn.
Correct.
coming up.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Remind me at the top of his turn to do that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, that's attack number 1.
Alright.
Attack number 2.
Nice.
25 hits. 25 hits. For another 9.
And my bonus action offhand.
6.
21.
21 misses. Just
Holy
barely
shit!
misses. You swing
Really?
your weapon up again this time, but this time it pivots and swings the shield, barely clipping against your weapon, which is deflecting off of it. You just barely missed.
Oh shit! I forgot to roll my concentration checks.
Oh,
Oh,
only
yeah,
one for what spell?
Protection from energy.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
roll 2. Roll 2.
Wait,
Yep. Let's see.
The first one's DC was like, let's call it 11. I think it was 20 something. Let's call it at 11 for the first one, 10 for the
I
second.
took 13 points of damage on when it hit me first with the lava.
Oh yeah, because you were resistant. 10-10. It only hit you twice. 10-10.
Right.
And it hit me once with the lava as well. Same with protection from energy.
Go right ahead
so-
and make that one con save. Thank you.
So it's Constitution.
You're good, Alarn. You're also good for that one. Make one more, Sir Yurik.
Who has Bane and who has Bless?
I have Bane.
I have blessed through potion.
Through potion. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
He does not have less. Yeah. Alrighty. That's all done.
Nice.
Action surge.
Ooh.
So, I don't get my bonus action, I just get my normal 2 attacks, right?
Yes. Also, Sir Yurik. Protection from energy is concentration, so is fairy fire.
Oh, shit.
so protection from energy's gone then.
Yeah, when he cast it, it would have been
Oh
gone.
shit! I didn't notice fairy fire.
We'll
was
start
also-
working from this point on, but you have fire. You have fairy
Okay.
fire up. You spent that
Yeah,
action to do
that's-
it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you would have only taken 3 more fire damage.
Yeah, it would have been 3 more fire damage.
You do from 6 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Didn't
It's fine.
notice that.
It's fine. We'll move forward with this.
All right.
Alright. First attack.
27 hits. Dorzen's mad.
10.
Where's
Attack number 2.
Very mad. 19 misses as you unleash your flurry of attacks against this creature. You are chipping away a little bit and finding some good solid anchoring points to target specifically. And the creature's looking hurt. It's
Alright,
going to
that's-
use its legendary action now to attack you directly, Dorsen, with its hammer.
Oh, shit.
I was really hoping you lost that because of the sleep for this round. Or slow.
It ended on his turn. He has everything back. I muted
Right.
all other effects on his turn, but he does have his reaction back and
Gotcha.
legendary actions.
Gotcha.
So he's going to make a single attack against you,
Minus a d4.
minus a d4,
I'm going to use warding flare, so he gets disadvantage.
disadvantage d4. Whew. That is going to be 20 to hit, Dorsen.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. This is his first time hitting somebody with a weapon, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't like that sound.
I mean, you're just getting hit with the vestige. What's the worst that can happen?
It's probably not exalted yet, you know?
So Dorzen, so you're just the back half of your horse
7.
end is gonna be smashed. The rest of it, so you're like a normal human but with horse legs.
Yeah.
17.
Oh, no,
It's
no.
gonna be a satyr from now on.
Hey, Satyr, still a Fae.
It's always
Yeah.
good when the
Three.
DM is
He
doing
didn't
math
crit,
in his
right?
head.
26. No, this is a
No, he
normal
did
hit.
not crit.
That'll be 26. Wait. "26 points of damage mixed between bludgeoning and fire. And I need you to give me a strength saving throw DC 17.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow,
shit
show us
happens.
how you really feel, man.
I am sorry. I've been having a long day.
Dude, you're good. I'm not upset. You're good.
You said a con save?
Strength.
Strength save.
Strength save.
18.
As the
Hey.
massive nature of the maul smashes against you, you feel like you are an anvil being cracked against, with the flames shooting off the sides and coalescing around your body, gripping at you and burning through sections of you. Give me a con save for that damage.
Thankfully, I'm proficient in this.
Yep. You drop it.
Fuck!
Yeah.
And that's why you don't say, I'm yay, I'm good
So
at this, 'cause then it
that
always fucks you over.
is Bane that is dropped on that
Yeah,
one?
that was Bane.
Bane is now gone. You suffer the massive blow. However, you manage to hold your body forcefully in position against that attack instead of being knocked prone to the ground. That was its reaction. Or not reaction, legendary action. Alarn!
Yeah. Alarn is gonna try to take some attention away from his. What's the word for it?
Allies.
His allies or his
Friends.
charges. That
His minions.
No, not minions. Charges.
Employees.
Yeah, I guess employees would be
His
the,
There's many
adopted
words we can
underlings.
use here. Your turdlings.
my turdlings.
Ew.
I will protect my turdlings and
I will
take
point out
attention.
yet again that I'm not one of them.
But the giant is still pretty close to the cliff wall,
Ooh,
correct?
Con save first at the start of your turn.
Oh yeah,
But yes. And who has the fairy fire up?
That's me.
That's you? Okay.
25.
Okay, cool. You only take half damage. God, what is it? Okay, half of 3 again. 2.
And reduced to 1 because of resistance.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking potions.
And I'll just roll the con save. 25.
Yeah, you're good.
But it is still pretty close to the cliff wall, other than the hole underneath, correct?
Yes.
With my climb speed, potion of speed, and if I double that again, could I do improvised monk shit and climb speed run across the wall and try to get on its back?
You have a natural climb speed.
Yep.
Your movement speed right now is 60 feet.
120 if I use feline agility.
Yes. Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely.
Then Alarn will take a little run up and just
It looks like the cat got squirted with a water gun and just bolts up.
and land on top of its back and do 4 slashes at its neck.
Slash.
You might want to move your character token. up
Bonus
from
slash.
that
Hasted
one.
action, 2 from normal action, and 1 from bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
That's a 23.
Wait, where are you?
He's under the big fuck.
Yeah,
At the
He's on him.
I'm on him.
You might want to move your token down.
There you go. I just don't want to lose track of where you are. You don't have advantage. You just have straight attacks.
Fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
You have advantage. Go ahead.
That's a 23, 27,
Hit.
30,
30.
and 30.
Nice.
This
Oh,
cat
God.
does not like fire.
No, and I'll Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. 2 first level and 1 second level smite.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I'll just do the weapon damage first. 10, 18, 25, 33, and smites. 45,
45. Yeah.
55,
damage.
and a second level. For another 11. Bad roll this
Alrighty.
time.
Woo!
God.
As you unleash a torrent of attacks against this creature, watching as everything running across its spine and just twisting your blade side to side, finding the weak spots in the chinks of armor and desecrating, stabbing, gashing into them, and ripping up its massive form all the way up to its back. You have to land on its shoulder to stay afoot,
Yeah.
but now you're up there.
I'll try to find a little nook and cranny to.
Is that your-
He's got rivets in his plates.
Yeah.
Do you want to just hold on to its back somehow?
If there's any way I can, some protrusion or spikes, I'll just grab a hold around one of those.
There's areas around the shoulder that gives you like a place to pivot yourself, or do you want to just hang off dangling and like hook your arm through? It's your call.
If there's a place with the shoulder I can more or less stand and also slightly hold on to something, I'll do that.
Go for it. All right. So move up to the tippy top of it. Corvin. Alarin's standing on the fucker's shoulder.
Jesus Christ. Just watching flashes of radiant explosion up on it.
You're over here.
Corbin's going
Alright,
to
arrow.
use that time. He's actually going to dash. Bonus action dash. Wait. To 60 feet, right? Hearing hot, hot, hot from Prissa. He's moving towards Prissa. Because she did say she was screaming that. Then I'm going to take a shot at the Titan.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yeah, fuck it, sharpshooter.
One just barely misses.
Let me roll my other one. Hang on.
Oh, yep.
On.
No.
21 just barely misses.
Yeah, that's fine.
The curse of sharpshooter,
That's
high ACs.
It's alright. I probably should have done it, but I don't care. It's fine. Alright, that's my turn.
It's so rewarding. Just think of Mika every time you do it. It's justified.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Jimmy, con save. Ouch. Con save. Ooh, that is a failure on your part, Jimmy?
It was ouches.
That is a failure on Ouch's part. Jimmy, do you have a reaction, or are you taking that 14? You're muted if you're trying to talk.
Oh, no reaction. Go for it. Sorry.
Okay. You and Ouch both suffer 11 points of fire damage. Are you concentrating on any spells?
Nope.
Good. Continue.
Alright. Oh, I got my hit points on
I
now.
forgot I had inspiration. Can I reroll my Constitution on Bane?
No retroactive rerolls, buddy. Sorry.
Alright, as I see Alarin running up this dude's shoulders, I go, look out! And I have Ouch fire off his arcane turret at one of the hands as it's like moving towards Alarin. 24.
Shoots him right in the skull.
And I knock that hand 5 feet away from Alarin.
Alrighty.
At this point, with all the fire going on, I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out this like black and metal rod, and jam it into the ground. And it's got this little coil attached to it. And I'm going to start running towards the river and Sir Yorick. So I'm going into the heat, baby.
Ooh, all right.
Ouch.
As
Ouch is going to move towards the giant.
Okay.
And just get a bit closer to him. He's going to try to start crawling up as well.
As you move into the range of this fire, you are going to be suffering some points of damage.
Sure.
That is going to be con save again.
Yep.
Yeah, because having this matters a lot.
Of course. Let's see, that's 10.
Alrighty, that's going to be 14 points of fire damage.
Okay, reduced by half.
Wait. I rolled one too many dice on that one. Let me re-roll.
All right.
Sorry. I forgot. You're not in the fire yet. Or lava.
Not planning on.
2, half to 1.
All right. I'll make a concentration check.
DC 10.
As you see the wire that's attached to Jimmy and the rod starts glowing a very light orange hue. Let's do this. 17, I'm good.
You're good. All right.
And that is my turn.
Prissa, at the start of your turn, please give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you only suffer half damage from this fire. That is 8 half to 4.
Quick question: is the fire out after I make that, or no?
No, it's still on you.
You're
So I should-
effectively on fire.
Yeah,
So if I have to use an action to stop, drop, and roll, essentially.
essentially.
Okay, yeah. So I am going ahead and just putting out this fire with an action.
All right, you spend
is
your
it wooden
action removing sections of the robes and patting them as best you can, trying to extinguish this flame, realizing the sections of your skin that are charred and burned very intensely at this point from that.
And then since I'm sitting at a solid 1 hit point, I'm gonna drink that greater healing potion I
Good call,
received
good
earlier. How much is that one again?
Greater is 4d4 plus 4. $13. Not a bad potion. Not a bad potion. You guzzle it down and watch as most of the burn marks kind of recede, but you still feel the emanating fire and heat against your skin. Not there yet, but you did at least extinguish the fire on your skin.
Okay, so that was my action. Bonus action, I still have movement.
That is correct.
Well, I have an idea, so unfortunately that means I have to move closer to that giant.
Uh-oh.
And that I'll move as far as I can that way. And then turn.
Ready. Giant's turn. Does it have any effects from any of you at the start of its turn?
Wound.
Thank
Flash
you.
fire.
15.
Flash.
Roll your damage first. It takes the damage and then it makes the save.
2 necrotic.
It is not resistant to necrotic. Okay, good. And then con save?
Yes.
I am not
15.
considering this a magical effect. Yeah, it somehow is successful. Wow, okay. High con scores are high con scores.
Yeah.
So, I think the wound closes, correct?
Yeah, it just doesn't. It closes all of. If I had stacked it, it closed all of them.
Wait. Which one of your attacks wounded it?
It's technically any attack with my.
Was your first attack the crit? Because we're going to say your first attack wounded.
Let's look.
Yes, it was. Double those dice.
Oh.
I rule it that you double all damage dice, period, end of sentence. It's a
Another
little
2.
overpowered in some situations, but I think it's more fun for y'all.
So flat.
Also means you
4
get to double
necrotic.
them all too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does. It works both ways, but paladins get it more often, so. Alrighty. That was that, and now it is its turn. It is in the fairy fire. It is adjacent towards the guardian, but it has not moved yet. Lauren, make an athletics check. Opposed athletics.
Opposed athletics.
It's grappling you.
Can I do? It's grappling me. Then I will respond with acrobatics.
It's athletics on the initial grab.
No, if it's grappling me, I can oppose with athletics or acrobatics.
Do you have additional effect that allows you to do this?
No, that's just wrong.
Combat. Grappling. I'm just bringing it right up. Wait, why did it bring me to the combat page? That's not what I wanted. Because I'm fairly certain the initial confrontation from this is... They really need to make this more intuitive. Use an attack action and then make your... Wait. Let's look at this. We're here. No, because this is how I've always ran it, and I think I double-checked it like twice, and I just need to make sure, because I'm not trying to fuck you over unless it is how it works.
No. I read rules so much.
Does anybody have the book in front of them and can say something?
I do.
Okay.
I just got to the page.
It says using it.
When you
read it verbatim, please.
When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you are able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this replaces one of them. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. Using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength athletics check consists by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use.
Alrighty, go ahead. Use your acrobatics. It will use its athletics.
Yep. Does it drop its hammer since it needs a free hand?
Its hand is free from the shield.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's anchored.
It dropped the shield.
That's a 14 shitty roll.
Its modifier for athletics is bigger than that.
Yeah.
It grabs you, lifts you off of the shoulder,
Yep.
and is spiking you.
Or something.
Shit roll.
I mean,
You know what? I'll allow it. Alarin, make me a dex save to see when it offshoots you slightly, if you can project your body in a different projection.
Okay.
bright side cats always land on their feet.
That's not always a good thing.
28.
Alrighty. Instead of being spiked directly in the middle of the lava, you get landing. It's your choice. Left or right side is stuck on the edge.
I will go for.
It's your call. Left or right.
I'll go for the right side.
All right.
Yorick and Torsen.
Oh, I was saying side of your body. You can choose which side you fall on, but what side of your body is landing in the lava?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Trust me, this is nice because it's a lot more damage if you are fully inside lava than partially inside lava.
Yeah.
It's like what, 20d12?
Just left or right side?
Left side or right side? Which one is going in the lava?
Flip a coin.
Yeah, one is left, so it's the right side.
All right, the right side of your body, as you kind of like move yourself, trying to like kite your way over a little bit, you land and your right paw and arm both touch into the lava, and you quickly recoil as best as you can. You are still
resistant to fire.
You are resistant right now, which is immeasurably
Very
helpful
good.
to you.
Yeah.
But partially in fire is still, or in lava is still, a lot of damage dice. That is going to be 31 points of fire damage.
Reduced to 16.
Okay? You just fell from 40 feet in the air.
If only I could have used Misty
11
Step,
points of bludgeoning damage.
which I'm not resistant to.
And are you maintaining any spells?
Yes, protection from
Okay.
2
saving throws.
which is 29 for the first one.
Which is
I think that
successful on the
succeeds.
first one. Yep. Now the other one, which is less.
Oh, that was
12
lower, so still succeeds. Oh no, critical.
saving throws.
Yeah.
It's the only 20 still succeed?
Jero,
Yeah.
we kind of got a messed up map or whatever. Is he within 30 feet of me?
As he's landing,
Yeah.
you're moving closer to the lava, so there is a moment in time when he is, yes.
You get to, as my reaction, you get to re-roll your natural one.
Yes!
Oh, yes! Yes!
Halflings, man.
It's so much better.
Good shit, yes. So, as you're about to lose that concentration, Jimmy, what do you do?
It's not what I do. I gave everybody in the party these coins that I said my Aunt Petunia gave to me, and they're very lucky. And whatever happens, I don't know. Maybe you fall on the change the wrong way, but you rotate in the air just enough to where your mind stays yours, and when you hit the ground, you know what's important, and that's to keep this fire from consuming you. So,
as you are spiked to the ground, the coin flips out of your pocket in the air and falls a little faster. And
Lauren, I told you, flip a coin.
As you're about to lose that focus on the cusp of your mind, you bite onto the coin to grab onto something as an anchor to focus, and it manages to just still your mind enough to maintain it. Good shit. Now it's going to be its second attack.
It used one to grapple, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it still has more.
Still did plenty damage.
Did it lose the slow effect?
It is out of... Yeah, it lost that a while ago, Prissa. Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
That would have helped a lot.
By the way, how rough is this thing looking, if at all?
It's hurt. It's pretty hurt. However, Alarin, you are the one hurting it the most. It's going to continue its array of attacks against you.
Yep.
As it brings up the hammer another time and goes to smash while you are prone on the ground.
Did I land in my nest?
You're partially in the lava, so like you pulled out, but you're still prone.
Yeah, but in the mist I created earlier.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only a 10-foot area.
Grasping at straws.
Absolutely, you should.
And I didn't land on my feet. Damn it.
22 to hit.
Oh, just. Did you bane it?
There's no more bane.
Oh
Bane's
no, the
gone.
bane is gone. Damn it. Yeah, 22 just hits.
Alrighty.
Just hit.
More damage. Wait, wrong dice.
Do I have anything? I have nothing.
Yeah. I don't have any reactions left to use, so. Sorry.
So that'll be
No.
21 point. Wait. It matters. So hold this to the side.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. as well as 11 points of fire damage.
And that is after the reduction.
Yeah.
That's after.
No, that is pre reduction.
Okay, so
5 points of
12
fire.
and 6, so 18 total.
Yes.
Oh.
And you
Oh,
are
yeah,
already
around
prone, so yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
smashes against you.
still keeping that fire resistance.
Already. Now it is going to use its third and final attack against you.
Oh, bollocks.
That Bane was immeasurably useful. That's
Yeah.
in the 30s to hit. Wait.
Could hit a fly with that.
10.
One revivify coming right up.
13 bludgeoning. Only 10 fire damage. Half to
So-
5.
Another 18.
Yup.
I'm still up, baby.
Still
God.
up. Still up. Another con save coming up.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Imagine
total-
this: if you were in the
There you
lava, you'd be heavily obscured. He wouldn't be able to see you.
He's not wrong.
No.
Is that better though?
No.
You managed to maintain your concentration somehow being
Oh
slammed
my god.
like a little cartoon character over and over into the ground, watching the imprint of your entire body, and just focusing on that fire that is immeasurably helpful to all of your allies.
Alright, so he's got 6 lives left.
All right, Lauren. Let's be honest, like 2. Lauren, you're bloodied now, just about.
Yeah.
You're just about
Fucking
bloodied.
rough.
I'm way under half health.
Sir Yurik, you are
Alright,
within the
I'm-
5 feet start of your turn, con save, or within
Alright.
the 30 feet of the creature.
Oh, yep. 25.
Half damage, good. Oh no, that's a 7, not a 1. Okay, I thought I rolled double 1s again. That'll be 8 fire, down to 4.
Alright.
I'm down to 2
Uh,
because of resistance.
I don't have any resistance anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh,
Now
oh
fire
yeah, that's
actually
right.
hurts.
That's right.
All right,
Um,
con save for...
Yeah, for the spell.
Fairy fire.
I thought Alarin was fairy fire.
No,
No.
he
No.
has protection.
Oh!
You guys had 20, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, you're still good, yeah. Go ahead and take your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to raise my sword against the giant and just shout out in common, "Surrender! You only get this chance." And I'm giving him a small time of opportunity to respond quickly if he wants.
The maul flips towards you.
He doesn't say anything.
No, but he understands common. You know this now.
Hey, that's good to know.
All right. Yep. So that's why I'm doing it because I'm gonna cast command.
Oh, okay.
Clever bean.
Sick.
Wisdom save.
Wait, so can
yeah,
you command someone to stand down? I thought it was a list of things.
There is a
There's
list,
of
but I mean,
things.
DM also, it also says DM has the discretion to allow, and I always allow shit. It's fun. So
So
you
I'm
say
going to-
surrender, right?
Please let the means drop his
No,
weapons.
that's before I cast the spell.
Okay.
So my actual command is to drop the weapon.
Drop. He's only holding one thing, so he can only drop one thing, so that's fair.
I thought he's holding the weapon and the shield.
He's not holding the shield. The shield's attached to his
shield's
body.
attached.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought he was.
That's how-
it's held into his arm.
That's how we could grapple me.
Yeah.
Hot twist, the shield was the vestige, and this is just the avatar of the vestige.
So it's a DC 16 wisdom save.
I think you got it, bud.
As he's flipping you off, he releases his palm, and the higher maul goes dropping into the lava.
Well,
Into the lava.
there's that.
It's
Wait.
right beneath him. He's
Oh, shit.
straddling the river.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true. I thought he was. a
But
bit
does it
far
sink?
off.
Is it deep enough that it sinks and he can't see it?
Isn't this thing
It
huge?
sits on top, and it's starting to sink.
So if we can distract him long enough, he won't be able to pick it up.
No, and the bright side, that also cost him his turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
He'd have to use it to pick it up.
Yeah, you can't.
No, he drops his weapon
that's
and
an
ends his
action
turn.
to search for shit.
On his next turn, he drops it and ends his turn. So he didn't
Yeah.
drop it yet, but his hand's releasing.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't see the effect just yet. Then.
Nope.
Clerics are OP. Ban them all.
Fuck that. You played a monk.
All right. So
I love clerics, man.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're great.
I'm going to. Let's see. How far away from the? How far
Is there a
away
fire
from
symbol
from the mall am I?
Well, for perspective, you're within 30 feet of Alarin, and you're about another, I'd say, 15 feet to the mall. So you're 45 feet from where the mall will be landing. It hasn't landed yet because it's on his turn. He drops it. Just flavor reasons. It's more dramatic if I say that.
So, is it sort of like in?
It's like
the
in
air
flight
right now.
It's
All right.
in flight. Yeah.
Does it look like it's shrinking or something?
It won't shrink until attunement is broken.
Oh, damn it!
That's how magic BS works.
Fuck.
Magic BS.
And how big exactly is this mall?
It's big enough that he's
Um,
holding it.
It's so for him it looks like a one-handed hammer. So that would be about 5
to
to
his
6
knees?
feet tall. Yeah, 5 to 6 feet from end to end. So,
Do I get the sense that I can lift it with a knife?
No.
you're pretty strong. It'll take an athletics, but you know
yes.
Mage Hand will not pick it up. I can tell you that.
Dang
And
it.
you'd have to lose your shield to pick it up.
Yeah, I still have shield straps.
Hey, well, no, his shield is also connected to his arm, so.
Yeah.
Well, no, Yurik actually has to hold his shield.
Two-handed weapon.
That's the difference between the
okay.
fire giant shield and like the other shields.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to at least move over to where I think it's going to land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now are you stepping into the lava yet, or are you waiting until it actually lands?
No, I'm sort of moving closer to the lava, but not. Shit.
You gotta tell me. Yup. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm moving towards the edge, but not.
All right. Con save.
Like- Let's see. 19.
You are successful in the saving throw, so you take half of 7, which is 4 fire damage, as the heat coming from the lava directly is far more intense than you would have liked. You see Alarin lying there going, just barely holding on to life at this point.
Yeah, that's right, Lauren. Also. I'm not a healer cleric, okay? It's not within my
What is your
frame of
dominion?
mind.
Fire.
Yeah.
It's light.
Fire.
Yeah, so I don't have any healing cantrips. Sorry about that.
There are no healing cantrips.
Yeah.
Spare the dying.
That's the
That
closest.
wouldn't do much, but yeah.
Can I use a bonus action to give him a healing potion?
No, it's an action to apply it to somebody else.
Alright.
It's a bonus for
Well-
yourself.
Yeah,
You-
so
you can-
I'll still have my action, actually.
Can he bonus action give him a potion?
Sure.
You
Here,
can drag
buddy.
me out of the lava.
If he had an action,
You're
he
not
could.
in the
Yeah,
lava.
you're still in... Yeah, didn't you land just beside it?
I'm
You
still
landed-
halfway in the lava.
Your 2 limbs are like on
Oh,
the
okay.
surface of the lava. And
Right,
it's an
yeah.
action to grab somebody and drag them out.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do that then.
You already used your action.
He's
Yeah, I have a
Hasted
speed
action, hasted action.
Yeah.
He runs over to you quickly,
Could he
grabbing
haste
you.
an action feed him a potion?
You could, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm dragging him out of the lava. So.
That's probably going to be better.
Yeah.
The best
Yeah.
type of healing is not taking damage in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you grab onto a Lauren's good limb and just drag him back, how far back are you dragging him?
I had to move.
You had to move about 30 feet to get there, which is half of your base movement. So holding
That's
him,
15
you have
feet.
another 15 feet of movement total.
Yeah, so I'm dragging him like 15 feet away from the fire giant.
Okay? Putting yourself about 30 feet from where you think it'll be landing. All done?
Yes.
All right, we'll move you right there, Alarin, just for purposes of knowing you are not in the lava.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alrighty, that's your turn. Dorzen!
I have
This
to make
bitch
con
just
for,
spiked your friend.
I have to con for fire, right?
Yes.
20.
You are successful. Half damage. 7, half to 4. These dice are really consistent.
I gotta try. It was too useful. My last spell to Bane.
Oh.
Can I use my inspiration to give him disadvantage?
It's only you, buddy.
That's what I was afraid.
But your last spell slot to Bane.
DC 15 charisma.
He is successful. 17 plus. Wait,
All right, bonus action.
17-0. Sorry.
Bonus action. Vicious scimitar.
We're it.
Yes!
Yes!
Nice.
And I get my double damage and my extra damage because it's vicious.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Just click the word vicious. It'll do most of the work for you.
All right, there's that, and now I'm gonna hit my my vicious. Does my vicious isn't doubled, right?
No, it's just the 2 additional d6.
Gotcha.
Only.
That's still solid.
20
Vicious.
points damage.
Yeah.
Ooh! You unleash a flurry. You unleash one
Alright, so that's-
offhanded strike out of
Stop.
anger and frustration, and as you gash through the side of it as your bonus action, you feel your blade almost hungering for more against him and sinking further, ripping across, shooting a splay of burning hot molten blood against the wall beside you, realizing for the first time, I think, how powerful this weapon actually is.
I'm just gonna kind of call out, Corbin! Prissa!
Yeah.
Okay, they're alive.
Wait,
I heard
said-
Corbin's response too. It was like the wind.
That's
It was a
typical for
silent
him.
glare.
Even better, he just does a Batman thing. He like appears behind you. Yes.
All right, Alarin, you are drugged 15 feet away from him. However, your 2 limbs are still considered on fire from entering into the lava. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so I'm on fire. Well, that sucks. That is
14 is not high enough.
14.
You suffer 7 super consistent 7 points of fire damage as your limbs are still being sunken and burning and corroding away.
Reduced to
almost,
4.
you can almost
That's
see
like
your
3
muscle
sevens.
underneath your skin and fur.
Yep, and I still keep concentration. Okay, so slightly on fire.
Oh, and then fire from the creature. Con save.
God, fuck.
It's a lot of fire.
Yeah.
You are
27.
successful on this one. 6, have to 3, have to 2.
Please tell me you have a potion of healing.
Another con save. Yeah, still got concentration.
Paladin,
Okay.
it'll be fine.
Despite the DM's best efforts.
So for my hasted action,
When I think about
this will be a little up to you. Can I use my hasted action to pat my arm and leg with lay on
Yes,
It's an
hands?
action.
you take an action to extinguish, and I know haste says specific things, but fuck that shit.
Yeah, but I was. Can I pat it out with lay on hands?
Yeah, you use the other ones, just like scraping and like shooting it off super fast, and it still leaves. You can still see sections of your arms are inconsolable. But
I am going to pat it out with lay on hands for 43 hit points.
Holy hell.
so you sit there, grabbing the wound and breathing in with a fresh wind and gust around you. These greenery appears seemingly out of nowhere, coalescing around your wounds and closing almost all of them completely up across your body. As the giant sees this, it goes dissatisfied with what you just did.
I am a bit tougher than what you might think, even though you scorched my fur. But that you will pay for. And
He's going vengeance now.
well, kinda. I do have advantage because of fair fire, so 3 attacks going at this bastard.
Go for it.
Guess we can say you're one hot pussy now.
Hey.
19 misses, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
it misses.
Sorry, I just had to.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good one. It was a good one.
That'll do it.
27 and 20.
Haste that action, Pat. Action heal.
Oh yeah,
Bonus
that's
action
what-
attack. So
Okay.
yeah, nothing. Yeah, the 19 did not hit, unfortunately. So as you get one quick fling of your blade, he just think flicks the blade and deflects it with his almost iron-like nail.
Okie dokie.
Just mockingly.
I will. I'm still looking better than most, so I will. Well, I'm guessing he's pretty pissed at me, so I'll step into the misty area and just
Good call.
waving at him. I'll just wave at him and smile as I disappear into the mist.
As he can no longer see him, you start waving.
I wave as I go into the mist.
Corvin,
Just-
24 hits.
yes.
Wait, yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
Damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a natural 1.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just,
You've brought
just
him
into the
down
eye.
to the double digits. Good job.
Just
Oh
into the
my
eye.
God, finally.
So describe it for us, please.
Calming himself down a bit, seeing that Prissa's a bit better, just kind of pulls back, breathes in, lets go, and just aims for like the corner of the eye.
All right. As it is staring down at you, Dorzin, it hears the slight whistle behind the arrow, and as it turns and looks, sinks through sideways into it, causing the creature to
Shit.
roll me a percentile die, Yurik.
Alright.
Roll
Oh, that's
into
right, because he
guardian.
was still commanded. He was still commanded. That's right.
Well, yeah, he lost his turn.
He loses his turn, yes. However,
Oh, yeah,
he is recoiling back into your guardian, which bursts with a burst of light. There is a chance that he would recoil in that direction from the attack. A chance. Not a very high one, but you got there.
Alright,
Flat
so
20 down to his health.
DC 16 reflex save then.
Dex save?
Dexterity. Yeah, dex save.
Yeah,
This is a magical effect.
yeah,
No,
this is
10. It rolled average.
Oh, okay.
So no.
20 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty, it takes the big against it as your guardian just backhands him out of that area. The no zone, if you will.
Oh my God. I just noticed his health.
Yeah. It's getting
He had
there.
a lot.
He had a
I
lot.
end my turn.
Jimmy, con save.
Ouch first.
Sure.
16. And then Jimmy.
Flat 16, no modifier.
Yep.
Fail.
Alright. What are we taking?
15 points of fire damage.
Oof. Ouches felt better.
Yeah. For you, it's half, though, and make another con save, please.
Yep. So 7 and.
Sometimes you roll like shit, sometimes you roll very well on damage dice. Alrighty, so you maintain your focus on the spell, helping you in this endeavor. As you are
Alright.
moving closer to the fires, you start your turn there, make another con save.
15.
At the edge of the fire, 15 is the DC. Wait. At the edge of the lava, 15 is the DC. Yep. So you only take half damage from that as well. Half of 8 is 4.
And then halved again because
To
of my
2.
rod, correct?
Yep.
So 2.
Yep. You see it's
And then-
releasing its grip currently after recoiling and the command from Yurik.
Good. All right.
Jimmy grabs
Fire,
it.
fire, fire.
Go for it. I want Jimmy to grab it and just plane shift out of there away from all of you.
I reach. I reach onto my belt and I have a little bag. I take it, unfurl it, and I throw across and I call out, Alarin, Yorick, put your foot up, and throw it into the air. And just kind of like this stream of, they look like little metal objects, hard to discern, but they're tacks. And Jimmy like holds one foot up and you see like a multitude of the tacks just stop midair and like reel up and go underneath his foot. And then he puts it down, lifts up the other one, and the same thing happens. And then you watch as Jimmy starts running across the lava, and he is like looking right at the vestige as it's like tilting out from his hand. And I'm running basically towards Yorick and Alarin, but kind of like in front of where I think the vestige might drop.
So you told them to put their feet up.
Yep.
Do you guys respond by listening to Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy, what happens?
You guys gain no-step boots. For the next hour, you can walk on any type of surface.
Nice. Artifice.
You can't be submerged in lava.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All
All
right.
right. And
Outdoorsman could just do that.
I'm going to command Ouch to fire again. This time, I'll have him fire at the free hand that grabbed Alarin and just try to like keep it from catching the weapon. So another attack. 16. Yes.
Doesn't hit. Goes shooting and just reflects off the shield, bounding across the horizon somewhere else.
And that is my turn.
Oh shit! I forgot I had advantage on acrobatics checks because of the speed potion.
It's a little late now, but
Yeah.
you still
It
were
just sucks.
successful on that land. That was a successful land.
Yeah, but I meant on the grappling check. I could
Oh.
have maybe gotten out
Yeah.
of that.
So,
Possibility was there, sure, but it's too late to rewind now.
Yeah.
right.
Remember
Oh.
your shit, guys.
Not a big deal. Jero, Ouch is just climbing higher. He's like just shooting point blank at this thing, trying to find little spots. That's it.
Sure. So, at the end of your turn, Jimmy, he is going to use his legendary action, rear up, and slam his weapon back down towards Alarin with disadvantage.
Whew. Okay, he's pissed at me. That's good.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Dirty 20.
thankfully, you healed.
That misses.
Already, as the hammer goes swinging someplace, you're like, okay, I hear it right in front of you. Luckily, he missed. Your goddess is on your side. Luck is in your favor.
Yeah.
Danger's around the corner.
Prissa.
Why do you think it took the chance in the first place?
I have two questions for you, Joe. So the reason they're taking those 30s because within 30 feet, but it's because of that lava, right, from the giant. I meant like its head.
There's two effects going on. If they're
You
close to
don't
lava, they
know
take it.
about
If they're
the
close to
burning they are taking down there.
Ah.
You know that lava burns. Prissa knows this, but you don't know about the additional effects because you're not seeing it.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm gonna. And I guess the second question. I know you can only cast a leveled spell and a cantrip on same turn, but what about a scroll?
Casting a scroll is an action.
Yeah, but does that count as like casting a spell? Like,
I'm going to
It
say
takes up your
ye-
action like a spell.
Yes,
But
but if
could
you have
I-
a bonus action spell, it would help you out. I'm going to say yes. You can only cast leveled spells once per turn, even from scrolls, since that is you using an object to cast the spell.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I
Or
have-
else
I have a
haste,
thing
haste
going.
gets fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess first I'm gonna use my movement to keep moving forward.
Okay.
Then I'm within at least 60 feet. Yeah, in that case, I'm going to use my action at this point to use the Pearl of Power to just regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Alrighty. You look into the pearl and a flashback of memory recharges into your mind. Bonus action?
I have. I'm gonna hold off on the bonus action for now since I can't do what I wanted to do. So that'll be my turn for now.
Alrighty. The Titan Giant. Any effects at the start of its turn? It's no longer wounded, correct?
It dropped its hammer.
Yes.
That's it.
Drops the
Uses its
hammer.
action to do that.
It uses its action to follow the command the next turn.
Yeah.
Drops the
Basic-
hammer. Fire Giant's turn is over. Yurik!
So it,
Command is so
it
good.
lands 30 feet away from me.
It lands falling directly underneath it, which,
Does it squish Jimmy?
no, it doesn't hit Jimmy. However, it
That's a lot of
lands heavily, as this object weighs quite a lot with a large surface area, and lava shoots out, titling out one time into the area. I need all of you within 1 square space from the lava to give me a dexterity saving throw.
This time Yurik does have my aura since he's right next to me. Since he
That
pulled
is
me
correct.
out.
Yurik does.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration on that.
Fine.
Wasn't better.
I leave it up to you, Jero, where I'm positioned in the lava. Actually, they were. I'm out of Alarin's aura. Never mind.
Yeah, you're too far into it. It's 20 feet across. You're like
11.
10 feet across. Oh wow, is that? Alarin succeeded. Okay.
I may have failed.
The Dex boy is upstairs.
Corbin, you're like, wow, those rocks were really annoying.
Man, good thing I'm up here and that lava's down there.
Alrighty, so all of you suffer 11 points of fire damage as the lava spews out, coalescing through the area. Alarin, you take half, down to 6. And
half
those of you
because
who
of fire.
failed the dex save are now on fire.
Oh shit.
At the starts of your turns, you are going to be suffering damage. Jimmy, still have concentration. Yurik, make a con save.
And I
Alarin,
will
make a
need to
con
as well.
save.
I'm good.
Good. Good. You don't have any spells up currently, do you, Dorzen?
Nope,
successful,
that's
right?
all my spells were to try to bane.
Actually. Cool. Sir Yurik, top of your turn. Make a con
Yep.
save.
Alright.
Followed by a con save. Alright. So
Plus
the
4.
23 was from the lava that is on your skin.
Next to Alarin, though.
Next to Alarin, so plus 4?
4.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good to note. The 23, you are successful with the lava on your skin, so the 12 points of fire damage is halved down to 6. Make another con save for your spell. The 13 plus 4 is successful from the heat of the creature.
Right.
So instead of 9, you suffer 5.
Okay, so this is first Constitution.
You're good?
No, that's for the spell.
Yep, you're good. You maintain concentration for the spell.
Okay, yeah.
And so you take 5 fire damage after the half from the fire giant being too close to you. Make another con save. You still maintain your spell. However, your arm is on fire.
So can I use an action to just put out the fire?
Yes.
All right. So I'll use my haste action to do that.
Yep.
And then Yeah, so the mall is currently 30 feet away, right?
It is about 30 feet from you, on top of the lava, starting to sink inside.
Right, so I'm going to run towards it.
Okay. Getting into the range of the fire, make a con save. Or the lava, make a con save.
Yep.
I know it's a broken record, but it's lava fights.
Yeah.
You are successful, so you only take half damage.
Yeah, this is full spell.
Yep, that'll be 6 down to 3. You still got that spell, and you go charging across the lava as you see it is sinking, dripping inside, and you can. It's bigger than you.
Yeah, I'm going to try and just drag it to the opposite side of the lava.
How do you pick it up?
It's
Because you can walk on lava, but
yeah, but it's still it's not fully submerged, right?
no,
lava.
it is on the surface, sinking slightly.
Right.
It's big
Does
enough
it
that you're gonna have
what
to
sort
dip
of
your fingers
grips
in
does
lava.
it have?
Huh?
What sort of grips does it have?
It has good question, actually.
I see Yorick running up, and I go, no, get away!
Huh?
That's it. I got 4 words.
No, get away. Yep. Although for Jimmy, I'll allow no to be 1 word.
Yorick!
It has tight leather straps inside all the way up to the face of the maul, which is much bigger than the handle, obviously. And then it has that ember coil, or like that tight burning ember that is still aflamed, sitting in the center of the face of the maul on the side.
Does it look like it's possible to grab onto one of the leather strips?
The strips are all tightly woven around. You could grab onto the head of the hammer that is not fully in the lava yet, where it is on fire. Fire is lesser than lava, I will say that.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Jimmy's got planned, but yeah, I'll follow his advice then.
All right, you stand there on top of the fire, your feet
And
stopping
I
you from
run-
going in, but going ow, 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 ow.
I run back.
Oh yeah, you're way
Where
more.
it was.
Yeah, you're way fast enough. Just
Yep. And using my action to. Let's see, I have a bonus action. I have an extra spell. I can use here. Yeah, I'm gonna command again.
command him again.
Yep.
Alrighty, what is your command?
I tell him to halt.
Natural 19. He is successful. That was your action.
Or not, I say. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's my turn.
Your hasted action, right?
Oh, well, I can use a bonus action to.
Hasted action was to take off the lava that was on him, his body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm using
okay.
a bonus action to drink a potion.
Go ahead, 2d4 plus 2. Dorzen, con save first for the lava. Okay, you are successful. So the 5 is halved down to 3 fire damage for you. No spells up. Now con save for the giant. You are successful. So the 4 is
Where
halved
was
to 2.
this when I had the freaking Bane?
Hey. At least you're not taking high damage dice, so only 2 this time after the half. 4 down to 2. Now you may take your turn.
Okay, bonus action, second wind.
Alrighty.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
15. Heal yourself up. That's like 2 rounds of standing next to this creature. That's good.
All right, I'm gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Go for it. $19 does not hit. You go striking out against the creature and ding! Right off the side of one of his arms as it's starting to swoop down. It's visibly going for the hammer now.
Second attack.
Unfortunate. You go swinging again and you miss. Bonus action?
Bonus action was a second wind.
Yeah. Well done.
Fuck it. I'm gonna move into like standing like in front of the hammer.
Where it is in the
I
lava?
can do that with my horseshoes.
Oh, your horseshoes allow you to sit on top
Ignore
of...
terrain and walk above lava and water!
Nice! Alrighty! Jimmy, you gave everyone
Effectively,
horseshoes.
if he tries to go for it, I'm just in his way.
So y'all are just Naruto walking. Got it.
Effectively, yes.
Yeah, awesome. Alarin, con save.
Yep.
Followed by a con save. You maintain concentration. 6 down to 3. Fire. Halved again
down
to 2.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm amazed that I've been keeping concentration on this.
Paladins.
thing
Your
after all
paladin
the
ability is the only
punishments.
reason.
Paladins are made for 1v1 me, bro.
Yeah.
Just so happens you
except
have...
against monks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna step out of the mist, closer to Dorson, and
Currently in the lava river.
well, not closer to where Dorson was, outside of the mist, within range of this thing, and I'm gonna go back to slashing at its ankles.
Go for it.
Oh, come on. 29?
Yeah, that hits, yeah.
That misses.
Yeah. That misses.
That misses. That hits.
Ooh, that's your 3rd crit this game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Manage.
Okay. So the first one is a 9, and I'm
Alright.
definitely gonna smite on the crit.
Right.
That's 10, so 19 total, and running low on spell slots.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
Another
No,
9.
that was not a crit, so I need to do that one again.
One
I
more
forgot
time.
to.
One more time.
Another 5.
5. Ooh, the fire giant is bloodied. As you unleash your torrent of attacks against this creature, it being so solely focused and invigorated with anger towards you, it's only haphazardly looking at that hammer. But in response to that, you take that momentary distraction and unleash a torrent of attacks, trying to find those weakened spots and stabbing deep into the arm, watching as a spray of blood colors the ground around you in deep crimson.
Yep, and then I'm gonna wave at him again, smiling, and step back into the mist.
Corvin.
Tabaxi in the mist. Documentary.
Move up a bit,
Do.
kind of shadowing Prissa.
Yep.
Gonna take another shot.
Remember, it is dim light out on top of the mountain.
Oh, okay. Well, I have fairy fire anyway.
Sure.
Oh wait, I should have rolled again. Fuck.
Roll
I put normal.
Roll one more
Just put
crit.
advantage.
Yeah. Roll one more advantage. 24 hits.
Yep.
Nice!
Jesus Christ.
Corvin, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Wait, what?
How do you want to do
Holy
this?
Shit.
David and the Goliath.
So moving up, he just kind of calms down because he's missed a bunch of shots already, and after getting that one before and seeing the momentary Titan reaching down to grab it, he's just gonna aim for right below the neck here and just let go.
So as you're breathing, taking the opportunity to really view what this creature is doing, really focus on each subtle movement, evaluating every single step, twitch, and vulnerability it has. You wait for the opportune time, counting the paces as it is reaching down yet again, revealing just underneath the chin. The arrow goes sinking in, up through, and all of you down below can barely make out the slight shine as it pierces through impossibly fast, lodging into its skull and the entire head as the creature goes falling down to the ground.
No. I'm gonna dash forward too. Dash forward. The bonus action.
Excited. I got it.
Well, he's worried because he's seeing it falling forward now.
Alrighty. Jimmy.
That's my turn.
Immediately, as soon as this happens, I'm rushing
it's not
up.
your turn yet. It's
Go
not your
ahead.
turn yet. I need Jimmy. I need Ouch. I need Alarin, Dorzin, and Yurik to all give me dexterity saving throws as the creature is falling into the lava.
Yeah.
The DC has increased on this one to 19.
Yeah.
Just a shadow falling.
I have effectively +3.
Yurik,
Okay,
you do
let's
have
see.
that +4.
That's a 20 for me.
And
So
it
wait,
just,
I'm going to use my human determination to reroll the dex save.
All right.
Alarin, you moved in. Are you within 15 of Jimmy?
I'm not made
He moved back
No,
into
I'm-
the shadows.
Yeah, I'm in the mist. I'm heavily obscured,
Yeah.
but I got a 20, so I think that succeeded.
For you.
For me.
Yep. There's still one
You know,
more
it'd be
person
really-
we're waiting on. Or no, Dorzin rolled it first. As the creature falls into the lava, Jimmy, your contraptionary companion falls with it inside. It failed by 1, but the fact that it was on the body means it is on the surface of the lava currently, being engulfed inside. Let me roll the damage for that first. That'll be 18 points of fire damage to
Ouch is done.
Already.
Our first casualty.
Next, damage for all of you as your bodies are engulfed in the lava momentarily, cascading and blowing past you all. Wait. Sorry, that was out. All right. That is going to be 17 points of fire damage against each of you out there. Halved for Alarin. And those of you that were out there are now on fire again. Yes, it stacks with lava. It's like a wound. So
flaming wound.
only 9 for Alarin.
Yeah, reduced
me.
to 5 because of
And
the
Jimmy.
fire
Yep.
resistance.
Reduced to... Wow, this lava's really inconvenient, everyone else. However, that was its dying motion. Now, we are not out of combat quite yet. Turn orders do matter. Jimmy, the lava has caressed over top of you. Give me a con save, please.
How many? Because I'm burning too. I'm burning twice. Lava,
The
bunch of stuff.
stacking just means more damage dice.
All right.
It doesn't. Oh, thank
19.
you. Thank you for reminding me it's burning twice. 22 points of fire damage on that one.
So reduced to 11.
Reduced to 11. Con save, reduced to 6. Wait, are you still resistant?
Yeah.
Okay, reduced to 6 then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Con save for your spell, DC 10.
Yep.
Good. All right, now you may take your turn.
I rush up. I imagine the vestige is still kind of resting, starting to slowly.
It's being dragged down by the hulking form of the Titan fire giant.
All right. Well, Jimmy, at this point, got to figure out a way to fulcrum this thing out of the lava. So I'm moving up, rushing up to the vestige, and I'm gonna try to position myself in such a way that I can blast it out of the lava. Jimmy is going to
Roll me an investigation. Or
Sure,
roll me
sure.
investigation. Yeah, Tinkerer's is not going to apply here.
Quick question.
flash of genius. 18.
Since he's dead, would the hammer shrink?
Potentially.
Get to
It hasn't yet.
maybe.
18.
18, Jero.
You position yourself in a place where you think your quick calculations are going to be fairly accurate.
Yep. I pull out my gun, looks like I put in a special cartridge and it just starts glowing hot red, and then you guys just hear another thunderous like crack, and a wave of lava along with the weapon get pushed 15 feet. I'm hoping.
Choose a direction.
Hold on, this isn't linking?
This
or
way.
Did Roll20 not work? I clicked the spell. I'm casting Jam, which essentially is just a giant, there it is. There we go. 17 damage to everybody within 15 feet. This is a Thunderous Wave. Yeah.
Thunder Wave. Oh, so you Thunder Wave to... All right.
Yeah,
what
and it's pushing all objects 10 feet away. So I'm pushing the vestige onto the side.
I'm going to say, because of the heightened damage that you have, the flow of lava pushes, and are you targeting the side all your allies are on, or the other side?
I want to get it towards my allies. I know this is dangerous, but I have to try to blast it that way.
There's only... You have to hit one of them. It's your choice which one, because it's a wide battlefield. Which one are you hitting?
Only viewed as a betrayal. That's all.
I mean, if I'm being honest,
personally attacked.
If I'm being honest, I'd aim it towards Yorick. If I have to choose, like the lesser of all evils.
He is the least of the evils in this party. I would agree with you. Go ahead. Aim, then Yorick, con save.
Now, con save at least is better.
Can I use my reactions to try and push Yorick out of the way and take his place?
Unfortunately not. That's more of a shield master type thing. But you are successful. So you only take half of that 17 thunder damage.
Alright.
And I'm going to say an extra 2 fire damage.
And I run after the vestige and get off of this river of lava.
Jolting over to the side. Con save for your spell, Yorick. Oh wait, no, the Titan's dead.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's dead. Well, do you think? Con save. Con save.
And as soon as I'm clear of the lava, I'm just dropping on the ground. Like, I can't put myself out, but I'm like beginning to roll around.
Already. And for that purpose, since you did manage to save the vestige, we are now out of combat.
And all of us who are on fire immediately take fire damage.
Just one more round of fire damage. One more round of fire damage.
Can I, on my turn, just use my actions to put him out? To stop the fire damage?
No more fire damage.
The damage before you...
But he doesn't suffer it. He's using his actions to put it out on others.
Yeah.
So they don't take it. The vestige is sitting right before you, Yorick. Most of you, parts of your armor have been destroyed and, desecrated. For any of you who have been hit by this lava during the fight, your armor, until it is properly fixed at a forge, is now leaving a -2 to the bonus you are gaining from it.
Even my adamantine?
That is immune to it. Unless it's magical armor. If you have magical armor, it's fine.
Okay. Whew, that's good.
Is everyone all right?
All the con saves, except for the one.
Are you guys all right?
Is everyone okay? Corvin can books over the edge.
So Corvin, you see what Prissa does, but as Corvin looks out and Prissa's looking over, she looks like a charred burn victim. Parts of her hair is boiled off. The sections of her skin are just peeling away, and her body looks god awful.
She looks like Jimmy.
Think episode 3 of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Casting healing word on Prissa. You get 5 hit points back.
Way too far away.
Yeah, but we're gathering up. As soon as we can, right?
Is everyone good? Yeah? Prissa?
Yes.
Yeah?
No.
Corvin, do you want help getting down?
Is there a rope?
Yes, there's a rope. They had to climb. Ooh, he threw fire up here. Roll me a percentile die. Anything below 50, the rope got burned.
Sure.
Below 15 or 50?
50.
What?
No, D100, not a DF. The rope got burned.
All that rope.
Corvin, you want my help getting down?
Yes, Prissa, I would very much appreciate that.
Prissa's gonna polymorph into a giant eagle, and then kind of give her back to Corvin so he can hop on.
Already.
I'll hop
I'm
on.
looking at Jimmy. Was that completely necessary?
I mean, we can't lose the vestige. We got it. It's right there. It's a little big. How are we going to? Oh man,
I suppose
it
we
will
can wait a
shrink.
little bit and it
I'm-
will shrink down. But quick thinking on getting out of the lava.
As you are all staring at this magnificent hammer, looking at the incredible quality and detail, your two companions flying, landing on the ground, looking at it as well. Over the next couple of minutes, it begins shrinking down to a much more reasonable size, almost to that of a mole.
Quick question, Jero, too. I know we have only a limited time here in the Shadowfell left, but how much time is that exactly?
About an
Couple
hour,
hours.
hour and a half,
Only an hour?
hour.
I thought we had like
Prissa,
2 hours before when we got
Prissa,
here.
didn't you say you
guys
saw
took a
some
lot
things
of
inside the
prep
cave?
work. A lot of
Prissa
prep.
unpolymorphs from the giant eagle and nods at what you said. Yeah, there's a lot of treasure in there, as well as some playing cards, which is now missing a card.
Now,
Prissa,
Prissa,
if you can haste me, I can go get most of it.
disguise self. Well, you know there's also a guardian in there.
But he's chained up.
In like around the pile, the horde. That's
Oh.
where he's chained.
Gotcha.
It's a disguise self is not actually a
Concentration? Okay, I was wondering that.
I'm beginning to cast Prayer of Healing at 4th level.
Okay. Yurick kneels down with the hammer still glowing in front of him with that bright radiance that just emanates and glows all around. The hammer is, despite the fact that it is shrinking in size, just as equally terrifying and awe-striking when you look at it. And it seems still very hot, but not in the way that it's going to burn somebody, but in the way that it's ready, it's charged, it wants something.
So who's gonna
I'm just
use
gonna
that?
touch it once to just
Um,
get a sense of the temperature.
And the other thing,
Point my finger and just touch the tip of the
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Yurick.
Jero, quick thing too is now that we actually see the hammer in front of us, can Prissa at first try to identify what this specific?
Oh, I've
vestige
already
is?
been ritual casting the second the fire was out. Jimmy took out his attenuator and he's like prodding, poking this
So
thing.
by the time Urick's prayer was done, he got the information.
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, can Prissa take a look at it when she sees it and
Absolutely.
have it?
Do I get the +4 from Illirin?
As long as you're his ally.
Yeah.
Would this be history or arcana or?
Arcana. All right, let me answer. History to see if you know anything about this hammer now that you are seeing it up close. Arcana to know any abilities it might house inside of it, although Jimmy is discerning that as you speak. So history, 13. Jimmy, you do see Prissa is examining it, trying to remember aspects about it. As you go.
Perfectly fine. I just have to get in and, touch it lightly. I'll get everything I need.
All right, so no flash of genius for Prissa.
I'm focused on my thing. I'm
I
not,
gotcha.
Like
So-
I picture still like a bit of hair on Jimmy is like on fire. He just doesn't even care. Just
Just the tip of it like a candle.
yeah,
So
like a
Prissa.
candle, just part of it.
13 is too low to know anything about this hammer.
That's too bad.
I
However,
got a
Jimmy,
15 on the wisdom save.
15 on your wisdom save. We'll get to you. Because his goes off before you touch it because you're prayer of healing.
right.
So Jimmy, this is a +1 magical maul. It has 1 discernible ability. Actually, 2 discernible abilities. Do you want me to whisper it to you, or do you want me to make it public?
No, Jimmy's talking about it like out loud, excited. Like these are his
Kid in the
findings.
candy store.
Yeah. So feel free, Jero.
You have a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage with this maul. When you hit with an attack using this maul, the target takes an additional d6 fire damage. You can choose to have this weapon shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. If you kill a creature with an attack using this maul, the corpse is immolated, turning to ash.
You know,
Lauren, you got so lucky.
You did.
Yeah.
now
When you
realizing,
kill
yep.
oh yeah, holy shit.
You got so close.
Yeah.
No revivify.
No. He had to kill me with it,
Yes.
not knock me out
And
with
he
it.
was trying.
Yeah.
He was certainly
He wa-
trying.
He was definitely trying. I pissed him off royally.
Oh, yeah. That's
feel
what
like it was
happens when
probably
you
like
crit
that
something
awesome-
with enough hit points to survive after.
Yeah, I feel like it's something like that Austin Powers scene where like that one lady just won't die.
Yeah. Why won't you die?
So, the strange thing about this, I don't know exactly what the origin of this weapon is or where it came from. I mean, we didn't really get too much from the what was his name, Marcon.
lava, perhaps?
You do get its name. The Pyre Maul.
Oh,
Identify
Apparently-
gives you the name.
yeah. Is it etched anywhere on there? Or is it just
It'd
like
be in like
common
Polish or
knowledge?
something if it was.
Okay.
No, it's just a point of description that emanates in your mind upon your discerning of the item itself.
Wait, this thing isn't even awoken yet?
No,
This is
that's not
no.
awakened. That's its static form. And Yurik, as you reach out and touch it, you feel the maul burn into your grip. And you hear a voice. Everyone else mute yourselves.
This can't be good.
You touch me with a light that burns brighter than my flame. You grip the handle of my eternal burning. And yet, you do not shrink away.
I serve a greater purpose, and I require your services, as do we all.
My services. And why do I care for your needs or wants? They do not align with me or my maker. Though I smell a loss in you, a burning in anger. This I like. I like your anger. It fuels your focus.
Well, you will not corrupt me with your vile deceptions. My mistress is more powerful than you can ever be, but you may gain glory for yourself by serving her as well.
I serve only those that are worthy enough to wield me. Answer me this question. What is a weapon?
A weapon is a tool. It can be used to achieve, in the right hands, more or less anything you want.
You feel a spark around the grip that you're now holding, and all of you realize Yurik's been focusing on this object, completely ignoring you for a couple of minutes now. And as that spark ignites, your hand ejects off the handle. And the voice leaves.
Well, not worthy.
What the fuck was that?
I just wanted to check if it was still warm. And it's
You wanted? Can I roll an insight check to that?
Sure.
I didn't get a sense from.
I mean, I actually no, I'm not getting insight because I feel like that's metagaming. I wouldn't really know if he was having a conversation. So
Well, I will say he was focused on that for a couple of minutes.
yeah.
Despite what anybody else was doing, he was just staring at it intently.
I'm gonna insight check him. 18.
You can roll persuasion if you want.
I would like
well-
to join on that insight.
You
It
understand.
seems weird the way he said it.
The way he said it seems a bit weird. There's more that he's not revealing to that. Since you
Yeah,
are
it
not
just-
trying to lie, Yurik, you don't have to roll deception, but there's more he's not relinquishing. But that's just his nature to not bring information up easily or talk easily, really. He's not a gossiper
Yeah.
like some of the other party members.
The fact that it shoots fire may show that it is warm. I don't know why that would take you 3 minutes to realize that.
Well, I just wanted to check if it
Let
was...
it get through your armor.
What? I wanted to just check temperature, see if we could actually carry it with us.
Can we?
Well, it felt like it burned my hand a little bit, but...
Jimmy reaches down and tries to pick up the hammer.
All right, you grab it. Are you proficient in hammers?
I mean, tools, yes, but weapons, no. Simple weapons, that's it.
It's incredibly heavy, but it doesn't hurt you. It's warm to the touch. A warmth that you have not felt in the Shadowfell so far, other than the lava.
See, Corbin, it's not that hard. It's
Would you like to make an athletics, Jimmy?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I got
You got
12
it.
strength. I'll give
Jimmy,
it that.
you got this.
Seeing that like this small individual is doing this and being a small individual, can Prissa help?
Sure.
Jimmy,
Advantage,
spin into your
11.
hands.
As Pris is like grabbing it, you both rip it up over your shoulder and fall backwards, kind of like holding on as the head of the maul is just sticking to the ground.
I mean, it's warm, but it's not like hot. Ugh.
Okay, this is too painful.
Doors in, big guy.
Dorzen will attempt to pick up the hammer.
You are proficient with these. Give me a wisdom saving
I'm
throw.
proficient with all weapons.
Exactly.
Only the worthy may lift the hammer.
God damn it! You set this up with that!
Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Go ahead, roll it.
Roll what?
Wisdom.
Roll wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
You feel that same warmth that I described before, and everyone else mute, just drifts and focuses on the brightness of this hammer. You are cold. You do not burn like the other. You are still and focused. Although sad, darkened mind in very dark places. You are far more hopeful than my previous wielder. Who are you?
I am Dorzen.
No titles. That does not bode well for a bonding relationship.
What are titles but names given to others? What matters is what I do, not what they say I have done.
And what is it that you do?
I fight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to continue.
I find a way home. I punish those who betrayed me.
And why is it you grip my handle now?
To fight something stronger than myself.
And you think I will allow you to do that?
It doesn't matter what you allow. I'm taking you and I'm using you to hit this guy in the face. Whether you help me or not, I'm still hitting you in the face.
I appreciate the gusto. But tell me, I will help you if you can answer a single question. What is a weapon?
A weapon is a tool for killing. Anything else is just fluff.
Same spark ignites in your hand ejects. Little burn mark. You lose the connection once again.
Corvin, think we can get it in the bag?
My bag? Sure.
Corvin, it's heavy, but you're not size small. You can drop it inside the bag.
Technically can use it.
You put it in the bag. Wait, you're proficient with all weapons?
Rangers are. He's part ranger.
What's your strength score, Corvin?
Please, it's an 8.
You feel the presence reaching, and then you just hear, no. And it just goes away.
Can I just say I wouldn't use something like this anyways?
Yeah.
Just throw it in the bag.
Can I roll an insight check on what the question it asked me?
If you would
Can
like.
I as well?
Like,
I want to get
personally-
like a sense of what it was
Uh,
trying to, what it wants to be the right answer.
Sure, both of you roll that. Prissa, what were you saying?
when I guess Yurik was holding it for a while, and now Dorzen was holding it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hold it as well. I
Dorzen,
have no use for it.
Dorzen, what happened?
Wait, Prissa, you didn't get to ask what you were asking. What were you saying?
Well, so if both of them were handing it for a while, like Yurik gave explanation, but there was a spark, I assume.
Yeah, each time there's a little spark. And it's not like a tiny ignited spark, it's more of a flame that shoots off and ejects their hands.
Dorzen, did you mean to make that big spark? That was really neat, but
This guy is temperamental.
This guy.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I told you there's well, at least when I touched it, and apparently Dorson also, there's a voice that speaks.
Oh, it wasn't the voice you normally talk to?
No. It wasn't. This one is, I think.
Oh, I didn't understand. Is it sentient?
Yeah, seems like it.
Weapons are sentient?
It's choosing.
Well, some are, like, but I didn't get that impression when I was doing my reading.
Gorensky, can you turn your mic down just a tiny bit? You're hitting past my normal threshold.
It
So-
is
Dorzen.
sentient.
Did it ask you a question also, Dorzen?
Yep.
Yeah, it asked me, what is a weapon? I
Same.
told it that a weapon is a tool, but apparently that's not the right answer, so I don't know.
May I give it a try if we need to persuade it to help us?
Our paladin.
It is a bit of a big weapon for me, but it might be worth a shot.
Corvin takes out of the bag.
Wait, what's your strength? That's apparently a factor.
He has at least a 13.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
Corvin
I
takes out of the
allowed you
bag.
to build wrong. That's right.
I can still build it. So
yeah.
I'll
No, yeah. What is your strength score?
11.
You touch it and you hear the voice for a moment. It goes, no.
Well, it appears it does not want to speak to me, but it
Fine
asked
tools are
you
better.
what a weapon is.
Joe, may I make some sort of check to see if I could kind of on a philosophical level or something what that question might mean?
Could I make a roll on that too?
Can we know what our insights were?
Yes. In orders of what they asked, Prissa, roll straight wisdom. Corvin, roll wisdom.
Yep.
Dorzin,
I'm gonna use my advantage.
go for it. Sir Yurik, you're just not grasping what it was trying to express to you. And Dorzin, this hammer is seeking something from someone. It does not have malicious intent. That much you can easily discern. It seems more indifferent from most matters at hand, which would point you in the direction of neutrality. But it seems to expect someone who can wield it to understand something that you don't quite yet understand. It is something you will have to figure out.
I have an idea, but I don't think you'll let me touch him again.
Sitting there in the dirt.
It's better, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, I have my own thoughts
Turn it
for
up
Prissa, but I don't know if I'm allowed with that
Yours to
wisdom
be able
set.
to-
Nah, your wisdom's not high enough to really have a philosophical viewpoint on weapons, since you're not really
And I'm
trained by somebody who would give that to you.
I'm assuming with my role, I definitely couldn't, even though I was trained to be basically the.
You were trained as a weapon.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Eric?
Can I do a religion check on it to see sort of what my the Everlight says on it?
Go for it.
I'm in the problem because me as a person has idea, but I don't know if Dorzin would pick this up.
Roleplay it, dude. Roleplay that you learn it.
Dorzin.
Wait, I have an intelligence of 19.
You do.
I think I understand now.
It's not an intelligent-based question. It's a philosophical question. It is wisdom.
17.
Which is also pretty good, but you are in major check.
Yep.
But that's not to say that you won't know what it is.
Yeah.
So, on your religion check, Yurik, I want to make sure I give you the proper explanation without revealing too much.
You can reveal as much as you want. Just whisper it.
The mall is clearly one that is more neutral in nature, which would suggest towards a more neutral god or goddess. As such, the fact that it shines with this deep, ever-glowing light would mean it would be associated to only a few of the gods. Maybe the All-Hammer. I mean, it is a hammer. 1 + 1 = 2. That's easy to figure out. However, its philosophical question would point you in other directions as well. Somebody who would have a true appreciation for something like this. It could be associated with the Dawnfather as well. Being something that shines with a brightness but needs a purpose, as the Dawnfather does. You would think the Everlight if you did not have that conversation you just had with it.
Right. And what is the Everlight's sort of philosophical answer to what is a weapon?
The Everlights?
Yeah.
Your goddess. You can ask her if you want to try.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
not instilled in her teachings anywhere.
No, not something I can like pick up on any scriptures from the top of my head.
She does not speak of weapons as much as some of the other gods do. Although it is written that you vanquish evil that cannot be made good.
Dorzin,
Yes.
you made the statement. It asked, what is a weapon? Yes.
Yes.
Where I come from, what I was taught, was training me to be a weapon. You have a task, you have a purpose, you have no emotion in it. You do what you have to do to get the job done, and your only goal is to complete that job. Success. I
Well,
think also taking care of that weapon is important. Don't
yes.
view it as just a tool.
Uh, if I may interject a little bit, a weapon, in my opinion, such as yours, is an extension of oneself. It is meant to keep balance from those who wish to switch it from one side to another.
If I have saying this too, I'm not really great with weapons, but with magic, it's like that. It's what the caster or the wielder in this case is what they want it to be. It's an extension of them. That's my thoughts on it, anyways.
View it in a dual kind of way. It's an extension of you, and you are an extension of it.
Partners.
Yeah. Because without it, could you really get the job done?
I want to try and touch the hammer again.
All right. You grip the handle.
Yeah.
You can lift it. You do not hear the voice.
I just hold it and look at it and I say, will and purpose. So,
Does not seem to respond to you.
well, I don't think it likes me anyway. There, anyone else want to give it a try? But I'm thinking we should probably get going because last I checked, we don't have too much time here, and if we need to go back to the city before, well, in order to
How much time do we have left?
You have, at this point, about an hour. Prissa, what were you saying?
I was gonna say if I could use a roll to determine exactly how much, but I mean we have an hour.
About an hour. And you're tracked back to the city at a normal pace thanks to Corvin while stealthing through the massive amounts of fuck nopes that are out there. Took you an hour. And some
really want to spend some
I thought
time
we
with
could
this,
get
but
back because of the
right now
earring.
Doesn't seem like a
Yeah, we
good
can
time
leave
to
because
do
of the
that.
earring. We don't necessarily have to be in the city.
I don't think we need to go back. There's no
As far as
reason.
what was explained, how it works.
Yes.
You said there was other stuff inside of the cave?
Yeah, there was lots of treasure. Joe, I can't remember personally what exactly was it. I just know there's lots of treasure.
Treasure. Let's just call it treasure hoard.
Generic treasure.
But it was guarded by what looked like a Cerberus hound, or what was the Chimera hound or something.
That was the thing that looked something similar to that puppy of yours, yes?
Yeah, except this one was bigger.
go and put that down then and get the treasure and get out of here.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna pick up the hammer and put it in the bag. Or did you want to, Dorzen? Did you want to see it?
I want to try something.
Okay.
I pick up the hammer.
Okay. You pick it up.
What was his name again?
It did not give it to you. Or Jimmy told you it was Pyremal.
The what?
Pyremal.
Pyremal. Okay.
Yeah. Pyre Mall. One word. No, not that mall.
That would be a horrible shopping center.
I'm pretty sure that's what the shopping center on the elemental plane of fire is called.
Let me mark that down.
Good chance, yeah.
So I grip it, the same thing with your happens, no real response.
Correct.
If this is your actual name, Pyremal, I ask, that you join me and you help me defend the place I am calling home. Will you aid me in battle as an equal and as a partner for all the years we may spend together? That is as much as I got.
Roll a persuasion.
Not
Oh my god, it sounded like you were proposing to the hammer.
My
Feel like
persuasion
caressing the side of the
is
mole.
not good.
No, it
I
isn't.
would guidance you if I could.
I can guidance myself.
You could. Do you want to guidance?
Sure, let's give myself
Sure.
guidance.
Sure. This might be important.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Do you have your advantage still?
Nope.
Use 2? Use both of them?
He only has one.
What?
Oh,
what
recap.
2?
Recap.
Wait, what did I get 2 for then?
No,
You
recap
start
and
with
one
one.
for a game, one for session. There's a generic one that you get for session and then one for the recap. That's why Corvin has one each session and he uses it. Sometimes I think Jimmy uses it.
Also, does
know
Jimmy have
that
enough to
existed.
flash his
I don't
genius?
remember that at all.
Wait,
No.
we all have a session inspiration?
Yeah. Each session.
did
For
not
fuck's
know
sake.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
I didn't know that either.
I
I
wasn't sure.
made it clear during the first game, the first part.
First game, which was
No, the
3
first
months
part.
ago.
I'm sorry. Moving forward,
So,
now you all know this.
No, it's my fault for not remembering that we get one.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'll use my inspiration on that then.
Sure. Roll again.
Would this be something that Jimmy would flash his inspiration for, though?
Are you using your
then
guidance?
my plus my D4.
I don't know.
Here's
23.
the thing, Jimmy's not that perceptive. He focuses on what he is focused on, and if other people aren't focused on that thing,
I'm trying to talk to a hammer.
That's fair.
Which,
A
I mean,
vestige.
I don't know. It's up to Jimmy. Are you focused on the hammer right now that he said he's trying to talk to?
it's gotta be more.
It's a
he is
vestige.
focusing on it, yes, but I don't know what he is focusing on. I don't know
Okay.
what train of thought he is going down.
So we're-
I don't know any. Like,
we're
no
going with the
communication
23.
is happening. There's no flash of genius.
All right. We're going with the 23 then. Prove it. Wield me as intended. And prove you see me as an equal.
Did the hammer say anything?
He's asking me to prove it.
Prove what? What did you answer? Or did you change your?
It is not something that is done with words, but with action. And I'm pretty sure I can't do that action right now.
Not right now, but
But
Prove
he's
it.
letting me hold him.
If you need to prove it, I will be gladly to join you in a sparring session.
Or what
After
say
we get
try-
out of here, of course.
What say we try it against that chimera?
All right. Everyone, put a hand on me. I guess I don't know how this works.
Well-
Are we going into to get treasure first, or are we going to?
We have
just
like
leave?
what, a
An
half
hour.
hour? How long does it
you
take?
guys
to
have
that
like an
time?
hour. An hour, exactly 1 hour.
We can't exactly short rest, but we did get healed thanks to that prayer of healing. So
Yeah,
We
we, had
may
like
be
a
able to
10-minute break.
Alright, so here's a good question. Persa, can you do the math of how long it took York to get to the center?
It was
The
like a
center
couple
of-
minutes.
oh,
Like where the
Professor
treasure was.
Dr. Yorick.
Yeah. It took a couple minutes to get through, but that's moving at that slow 30-foot pace that it was moving. It wasn't dashing through, it was being sneak.
And we don't have to worry about like surges of lava anymore. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
we haven't-
Well, no, and also
Actually, in fact,
I
since it's
scouted
been
it
10
with-
minutes, the cascade of lava has stopped.
Yeah, we can just
And,
like straight up.
And also too, Prissa didn't scout with her familiar. She used an arcane eye.
Right, but
Which
you
is-
sent Yurik down there afterwards, and even at that, you know a rough estimate of the distance. If you hurry, you can get down there easily. If you take your time, you might be pressed for time to sift through the horde.
Well, we should decide quickly.
Well then, nothing ventured. Let's get moving.
Alrighty. You all start climbing up the side of the cliff, reaching into the cavern where the molten state of this large tunnel is still present, but you are managing to walk through it much more easily, thanks to the fact that it's not literally lava. You begin walking down, and you see the remains of a few charred bones that seem to almost be done disintegrating from various creatures that have stepped through this den, apparently trying to sneak up on this individual. You see... Whoever's leading this, roll me a perception check.
Sure. Oh, I guess Dorzen's probably leading. So I can lead. Is this? You said it counted as my terrain?
Yeah, once you're inside the tunnel,
okay.
the tunnel, it counts as your terrain.
So I have advantage.
Yeah.
An 18.
And to be honest, I think you have the most hit points in the party right now.
I got
Probably
70.
me. I got 70 as well.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Never mind. But
It's not
61.
dark, right?
percentage-wise, he has the most hit points.
Yeah. He didn't get hit once.
Oh no, it's dark in here. The lava's no longer flowing.
I got hit. Thank you. By
Once.
some rocks.
Yeah. He has a
Perks
little.
of being a ranger. Alright.
Dorson has some torches in his pack, I think. Well, we all have dark vision, don't we?
I believe so. Not Jimmy.
Not Yorick and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Uh,
But Corvin, as you are looking from side to side, stepping through here, roll me a D100.
Oh no. Roll D100. 16, Jiro.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
It's loading.
Oh, the actual battle map.
No,
Would we?
no, not a battle map.
Oh.
Yorick, you want some of this? And Jimmy's like eyes, he's like wiping at him, and you can see the mascara running again.
Oh god.
Yeah, that thing. Well, why don't we just...
And
wait instead?
when they enter the cave too, I'm assuming that Prissa and stuff is on Dorzen's back and everything.
Mm-hmm. If you would like.
Uh,
Jimmy,
May I cast invisibility on myself and yeah, well, quick question, Joe. If I cast it on more than one person, if they're invisible and they attack and stuff, it only breaks their invisibility or breaks
Correct.
all invisibility?
Just theirs.
Okay, so yeah, in that case, I'll have to cast it on Dorzen and Prissa.
Stepping through here, you find a vial, Corvin.
mhm.
Very wide bottom to it, with this familiar reddish viscous liquid that seems to swirl with a bit more powerful than you've seen in these vials previously. It's stuck underneath a rock, apparently caught on somebody's gear, and clearly this area has been combed through by the giant numerous times, and might be how he gets his hoard. But this object seems to be something he did not pick up on.
Hey, I'm gonna point it out to Sir Yorick because Dorzen's gone from my sight now.
Yeah.
Can you lift this rock for me? Just move it a little bit.
I can move it, and I like
Yeah.
unholster my gun and cock it.
Jimmy, no.
I will help you. Get
I
it
just
out.
like push it down. Just no.
I'm just moving.
It's
rock.
easy enough. He lifts the side, Corvin. You reach down and you pick up a vial that's, for all intents and purposes, probably about this big
Okay.
in total, but much wider base and thinner cylindrical top. And you recognize the liquid inside, although it seems much more potent than you've previously encountered. This is a potion of superior healing.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in my bag
All right.
just real quick.
Do we
Mark
catch
that down.
I mean,
not doing-
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not-
you're
I'm
all
not hiding
looking
it.
at it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hiding it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, we can go over what it is later.
Yes, we are a bit pressed for time.
So, you all keep walking forward, stepping through the gate after about 3 minutes or so of walking. You see the wide area, and you see the 3 Cerberus heads, or the 2 heads, just leaning down. Little bits of fire shooting out as it is snoring.
Well, I still have my fire up. I could sneak up and get the first strike in.
We could also, if we quiet about it, and someone can take the bag of holding and just quietly put all the treasure into the bag of holding.
Dorzen lightly walks to get, like, in case whenever it wakes up, because we know it's gonna wake up. Gets ready within, like, striking distance.
Already.
And, like,
Dorzen, roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna stealth.
Go
my
for it.
passive's 22.
Everyone else stealth as well. Passive 22. Oh, I forgot. You're bullshit. So,
I took it observant.
it's a great feat. It's a great feat.
I'm on Dorzen's back, so do I need to make the stealth, or it just depends on Dorzen's stealth?
Still stealth, but for you, it's less relevant. It's just if you get a nat 1. Okay.
Wait, I have to roll stealth, right?
Yes, of course. If you're approaching.
I advantage because we're invisible, right?
Yes, of course.
Natural 20, 21.
Jesus. All right, the party's average stealth. You're very quiet. And as you walk over there, you see a tucked underneath the chin of this creature appears to be some type of, like, section of a cow. Just a huge gape from the fat of it lying underneath that is currently, like, hugging and snoring against. Apparently in a food coma. It ate 2/3 of a cow.
Yeah, he's
tuckered out.
Where did they get a cow in this place?
It's a
Cows
Shadowfell
die
cow.
Shit, I've killed many of them in my day. I love burgers. Sorry if anybody's vegan, and I mean I'm sorry that you're vegan.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sorry there are vegans.
I am very open-minded to many things, not that one.
No offense, vegans, but meat is good.
And there goes our 20 viewers.
I'm gonna take off the bag of holding and because I want to keep an eye on this thing.
Sure.
So I'm gonna hold out the bag of holding for somebody to take.
So, as a note, if anybody casts a spell, you immediately drop your stealth. Even ritual cast. There's going to be some type of essence, some type of burning. And the creature, it is an animal-esque creature. You get the sense that it has a fairly decent perception. So, who wants to lead the investigation through the horde to see what you can all muster up? But you know what? We'll take 3 rolls and the average between the 3. Sound fair?
Smart guys,
fair.
you're up.
So, Prissa first.
Real shame Dorzen's keeping an eye on this dog, otherwise he got +9.
Well, Corbin's keeping an eye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
just
Lauren is
Corbin's
keeping an eye
keeping
as
an
well.
eye.
Yeah, and if Prissa's looking, I mean, you kind of have to go with it, right?
Is
Yeah.
the dog large or medium?
Huge.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right.
The dog to the giant.
Small.
Yeah, that's fair.
It looks like a reasonable pit bull to the giant. Or, sorry,
So what?
Doberman to the giant.
What did you need me to roll?
Investigation. The 3 people leading the charge. I think Corvin's watching. He already said that. Doors and roll yours
I have an
if you
arrow.
want. Does anybody else want to participate? We can have one more.
I can jump on Dorzen's back, but I don't know where he is.
Well,
you were
it's
not
a
invisible,
group,
so
wait,
you'd be
wait.
floating.
It's a group investigation. It's not one person investigating
yeah,
areas.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking if someone else wants
He's
to
doing
jump
average.
in and yeah. To
Yeah.
see what all you can get from this horde.
This
Not
average
bad.
looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna put you at that one. That horde sounds good to me. The CR of that creature was 18. Okay. Plus the dog means encounter 20. Okay.
Can I flash my genius on this too? I got one left. I just want to get rid of it.
Well, sure. After I loaded the yeah, go for it.
All right. 21.
Loot.
So, you all know you only have a certain amount of time, and you want to be very careful and quiet as you do this. Prissa, being the humanitarian you are, do you break the chain from the creature? I mean, it doesn't seem like a very strong chain to begin with, but you know, if you're going to leave it down here,
this also looks
just
like a
die.
dangerous creature.
I mean, it's cute. It's as cute as the other dangerous creature you have in your pocket.
Prissa, you also sold it at 8 bodies.
Once the party is finished here, then Prissa will probably break the chain quietly.
Okay.
If he doesn't try to kill us.
All right. So
I want to have a ready action in case the dog wakes up. I'm going to cast Stone Shape to just bring its the stone around it to just keep it in place around the paws.
all right.
That's torture.
Allow me to post everything you find inside of this hoard.
Holy
Where is it?
shit.
It's
Check
various
the
coins.
roll 20.
Yeah.
I gave off my bag of holding to Jimmy.
Sure.
Yeah. I said I was holding it out, and I'm cool with Jimmy holding onto it.
That's
Well, that's kind of sweet.
I don't.
You didn't see it?
Oh, okay. Okay, I saw it.
Yeah.
I was expecting a list. But
Oh
I
no,
didn't.
you're getting the list of everything else.
Okay. Holy crap.
Hey, it's not Christmas money.
Mind you, you can only hold up to like 500 pounds, and we currently have like
Bag of holding plus Dorzen.
yeah.
True. Dorzen can hold more than that.
And
Let's have
my
a
score
coin
is
pouch of
18.
holding.
I can carry a lot
My
as
account is
well.
large.
Actually, that's a good question. Jero, the coin pouch of holding that I'm using for both my components and money, is that holding, how is that like the same as a bag of holding in
But
terms
just
of...
coins and components.
Yeah.
So you could feasibly put 42 grand in your pockets because of how I ruled it.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, we're not done.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You guys replaced one of those potions.
Yeah.
What's a Jarek?
I don't know. It's what the thing
Jason.
generated.
It's a gem, I assume. A
Yeah,
precious stone,
I'm
maybe.
gonna Google that.
I think
Just
it's
send.
Oh,
green,
It's like a-
yellowish
it's like
type
a-
of,
lighter ruby.
okay.
And that is all. You have found over the next, I'll say, 45 minutes, picking through platinum, gold, sometimes just finding like large sacks of silver, tossing that in as well, whatever you can of all of those. Rifling through the 5,000 GP diamond, it is 1 diamond worth that much. So if you want to break it down, you're going to have to break it down and take it to a jeweler to do that, or a Jimmy.
But-
I think a Jimmy.
But we got 2 of those. Holy.
Wait, that says a chest inlaid with mithril. Is there something in the chest?
Potentially.
Oh my god.
But you guys don't have the time or resources to check that right
So
now.
we're just throwing things in the bag of holding.
Not just throwing.
Yeah.
You're picking out the things you can like see that cost quite a lot, or the smart people can see cost a lot, grabbing them, and you see the larger gems, the larger jewels, tossing that inside, and there's still quite a lot more in here, but you just don't have the time to rifle through and find anything better.
One question: could with my score at the group's average, does Dorson notice anything that might be Fey in origin? Because he would have picked that up probably.
The bolts of Electrum cloth
Oh, okay.
set with Peridot, that's definitely a Fey. It's a level of ostentatious that only the Fey would really utilize. But
Gotcha.
someone who
Okay.
belongs to the high courts would use this as a nice tapestry, or even for a lining for a table. It is that nice.
We're freaking rich.
Yeah.
The only other magical
Really
item
rich.
that is worth enough for all of you to take and utilize would be that potion of speed. Now, there are others
Plus
that
whatever might be in that chest.
Correct. Now, Prissa and Jimmy, you were able to find more magic items, just none that were valuable enough to take the time to pull away to grab during your searches. Like, you go, oh, wow, this is a simple +1 short sword. Oh, that's a ruby worth 5,000 GP. Like, just like, it's smarter to take the raw money.
Prissa might have taken the short sword for herself, so she has a, other than something magical other than a dagger.
Sure. I'll add a +1 short sword to your character sheet, Prissa.
That you can't use, I don't think.
She can try. It's
I
simple.
can use it, I'm just not proficient.
And still magical for ignoring bullshit.
Yep.
However, after all of this, Prissa, you go along the back and you roll a sleight of hand, Prissa.
So what's getting put in what, just so I can mark down?
All of the coins are on Prissa. Everything else goes into your bag of holding.
Yeah, Prissa is not her parents.
Okay, I've got the bag of holding updated. I'll leave the coins on Prissa for now.
Cool. Thank you, Jim.
Wait.
All right.
You updated the bag of holding?
Yep.
Party loot tab.
Yeah, we have a party loot.
Oh, did I never add that to Corbin?
Maybe.
I see a party loot, I just didn't see any of the others.
Reload it, because I just saved it, like, a
Yeah.
second.
You may
Oh,
also
okay,
have to
cool.
scroll all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, I see it now.
So, after this, you go along the back and unclamp the class, so when the creature wakes up from its, nap, it might be able to survive, at least. You all go back over to Dorzen, Dorzen, you can make yourself present by just tapping them, if you would like.
Alright.
Dorzen. You feel your body is becoming lighter and lighter, as is everybody else, as you've been closing to the gap that would forever separate your spirits from your body.
Everyone get together.
Yes.
You all join
About time
hands.
to say goodbye.
Jimmy, did you want to gather up the remains of Ouch, or are you just going to rebuild him?
I already did that a while ago in chat.
Okay.
I cracked a battery and he reformed. He's been with us this whole time.
With us in
So
spirit.
basically, just to give you an idea, what actually happened is you saw like the charred remains of Ouch kind of start coming together, and since that wasn't enough, since parts of him were like completely destroyed, you see like parts of volcanic rock like creep into the design. So now he looks a bit different as well, but same Ouch.
Good. So you all join hands
Ooh.
together. And Dorzen, as you begin focusing, you feel your earring twist on your ear, and you hear a very gentle, soft voice. Where is it that you need to go?
Iman.
Thank you. You feel a glow emanate from all of you, and instantly the large hound wakes, beginning to pull in a deep, fiery breath before you all disappear. You feel your entire force is being lifted out from this ethereal realm, and you're floating past this beautiful, shining, woven net. Each weave is impossibly large compared to you, but you see creatures pushing against it that are immeasurably vast, even by comparison of the giant that you just fought. Creatures large enough to stretch. With all of you holding on, stretching as far as you cannot touch the limits of the weave. However, you see these creatures engulfing 2, 4, 5 of the squares by themselves, not being allowed to pass through, as you were being guided by a single raven across the horizon, bringing you further and further. You pass through that veil, and you go descending down, passing along the coast impossibly fast and soaring at a speed, although you don't feel anything yourselves, before eventually all of you land into your bodies one after another, lying on the ground, taking the first breath of air in what has only been minutes to you all. Just about to crest that threshold where your body would have died. No, you are outside the forest that is shimmering and disappearing away as you look. Where your body is originally laid, her interpreting your intent, not taking you specifically where you needed to go, returning you to the anchors that keep you to this realm, and shooting up. Instantly, you start checking your components and everything on you, and the things that you used all seem to have been shattered and broken or used, and they are gone. However...
Fine.
What'd you say, Corbin?
Yeah.
You glitched out there. What'd you say? All right, you're still glitching. I'll keep
just saying her body's fine.
Mostly. You
still got
have
the
wounds that are relative to what you suffered in there, but they seem intact, so that's good by comparison. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, good thing we're almost over. Everyone's face is moved.
Sorry.
And
You're
the
good,
armor
you're good.
is still broken, or
Yeah, yeah. Yurik's good.
It didn't let me not use the video.
It's okay.
am
Quick
hilarious.
question to Jero. We, Yurik's vassals, we left him at the castle, right?
All of
Yeah.
them, yes.
Well, I can get us all to Iman real quick, if you give me a minute.
Wait. Check the bag.
And I reach inside and make sure that the vestige is still in there.
Technically, Dorsen's holding it. Should have
Yep.
been holding it.
Yeah, Dorzen's holding it.
But everything else is still in there.
Oh, okay.
Krista will check
All
her
your
point
stuff,
touch of
Jimmy.
holding for the. I assume we also put
That
the
was number
gems and
2.
diamonds and stuff in there as well.
These high quality gems are too large to fit in your little pouch.
Oh, never.
These are single diamonds, like the size of your head. Your head.
They're in the
not-
rogue's bag.
Yeah. Which, Prissa, you fully maybe trust him. I don't know. But anyways,
Yeah, of
as you
course I
look
do.
at all of these things, all of the aspects, you see the shimmering forest fading away, leaving outside of grips, and you each take a breath of this air, relaxing for just a moment.
go over
Before-
to Bastion's corpse. And
You approach over to his corpse. Yurik,
yeah, and I say,
realizing that you've all only been gone for about a minute, is there something you would like to do?
I'm just going to say, rest well, old friend. And then I stand back up. I glare at Corvin a little bit and start heading back towards Iman.
You don't want to cast that spell? Or can you not cast that spell?
Oh yeah, it's
minute.
It hasn't been that long. I'll cast Revivify on the horse.
You bring out your diamonds, squeezing them, and as you release, watching them scatter across the area, encompassing Bastion, you watch
Wait, we
as
got
a
our spells
single...
back?
No, but he still had another third, I think. He was using low-level spells. He's really good at spell management. It's amazing.
Wow.
But as you release it and it falls across the horse, you see a single raven flying out, lands on top of Bastion, cocks its head towards you, plucks a feather, dropping it, where you see Bastion's eyes shoot open and instinctually kicks up, being very frightened, but when it sees you, it calms down enough to sit still.
I'll just relax. Glad you're with us again.
Yes, very glad you're all safe. You all turn, looking at someone who is familiar to some of you, but completely foreign to the rest.
I thought
As
it was
Magum
Bastion answering.
Sangeese smiles with
Oh,
a
shit.
cart
Shit.
with 2 horses and with an ally that I will reveal next session when we come back in 2 weeks. So, everybody who's been watching so far, I hope you've all been enjoying yourselves. It's been A hell of a ride on this one. Combat took a long time. Sorry we didn't get a break, but I felt like the flow of the game was going well enough that I didn't want to, cut in. Sorry about that, guys, but it was good, and the fact that you don't get to play next week, we held on. But everyone...
Joe, when you say ally, do you mean like, are we get another person in our group, or is this the, NPC ally?
It's an NPC ally.
I have an idea.
I don't have any more people joining the games. I cap it at 6, period. I don't know. But anyways, everybody out there, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Players, thank you for hanging out with us as well. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. We'll be back again in a couple of weeks. Goodbye.